Freaking ears, what the heck? It's very catchy though. It's very catchy. Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. Hey Starbreaker, hey TGR. How you guys doing? Let me get the game up so that we're not in silence here. Let's put this up and then this goes away. We did Raisa's Momo talk um in the last stream, and I've for some reason I hadn't had the heart to change it out. All right, let's get this back. Hey J buddies, welcome, welcome. Where am I? I am right here. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the, I guess, last Blue Archive stream before I go on break. So, yeah. I don't know. That's a terrible way to open up a stream with, but just in case anyone was wondering, right? Prefer Reisu after Koyuki? Who's Reisu? Also, hello Multi. What is up with that earlier? I didn't catch it exactly. All I know was that someone hacked the Nexon servers, I think, and replaced a bunch of assets with Koyuki stuff. And it seemed to have affected everyone in global, including Korea, which is kind of interesting. Because I thought Korea had their own Blue Archive servers. I didn't realize global also included Korea. Then again, we both have the same release schedule, so maybe that makes sense. But yeah, I guess that happened. Let me see. There were some posts on Twitter. I didn't save any of them because, like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? All I saw were like a bunch of races, which I thought was an image edit at first, and then Multi told me, it's like, oh hey, no, it's not actually an edit, it's actually a thing. And on one hand it's kind of funny, on the other hand, but why? why would you do that? Hey Les, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to find the Racer pics, but the Racer pics have been expunged from my timeline, it seems. Did I retweet any of that stuff? Here's one. Did you guys survive the Koyuki apocalypse? Hey Dizpan, I did not see the Koyuki apocalypse directly. I know it was there, but apparently it wasn't just a Koyuki apocalypse. It's also everyone else that decided to visit your room. Or maybe you invite them to your room, I'm not exactly sure. But it became a gigantic server lag. I was looking for random stuff, and I also saw it on YouTube videos. Oh, here's some more on the Koyuki apocalypse. Let me get tabs on that so I don't have to, like, do this. Where is it? I think that's everything. Alright. Let's take a little quick look at the aftermath of what happened a little bit earlier today. Koyuki apparently was plastered everywhere. Even the text was changed. I think this is supposed to be the event scrolly thingy, where you can see like multiple events, but even the text was changed. And it's like, what the heck is going on here? Public lobbies, if I remember correctly, if you visit someone else, that happens. That's what happens. If you visit your own lobby, you only get Koyuki. I see. But yeah, this is what happened. Koyuki everywhere. It's like a Majima everywhere system, except, you know, Koyuki's not trying to hide. She's making her presence known. I think there was also one with a bunch of Miku. Right, TGR, there was one with Miku, but I don't know if that was just a separate thing entirely, or what. Koyuki definitely was the main culprit here, though. At least there was nothing that really came out of it. It's a prank. But the question is, why would you do this unless you're making a statement to Nexon like, oh, hey, we could do this to your servers. Please fix your servers. And, you know, yeah, please fix your server so this stuff doesn't happen again. But it was kind of interesting that it affected everyone. By the time I found out about it, they already went into maintenance. I couldn't see it for myself, so I was like, boo. Fan arts are going wild with Yuka and Noah correcting Koyuki right now. Yeah, I think there were a couple of fan arts that I saw. Here's Koyuki again. Here's Koyuki. Here's the one Koyuki fan art. Not sure how she decided to multiply herself, but there she is. Not specifically Koyuki, but apparently if you try to get gifts out, then everyone in the freaking room will also respond to the gift that you want to give. How you decide to give it to anyone in this mess, I have no clue. It's like, who are you over here in the middle somewhere? I see dressed Hina, but there's also other people here that's like, no idea who that is until we give it to them. You got Miku instead? Korea servers. Think it was only the mobile version. Oh, did it not affect the Steam version? They're the same servers. The mobile version and the Steam version are the same servers, but did it not affect the Steam one? I wonder if it's because the assets might be elsewhere, but no. Same words, Waldo. Indeed. POV, the GSC announces that Sensei is public property, so they have to form an orderly line in Shaolin. Where's Waldo, but where's Miyu instead? Okay, let's see. Can we actually find Miyu here? I see Tsukuyo somehow. Let's see one of the railgun girls. Yuzu is somewhere over here. And there's Amy. Crap. No, not that one. That's stream stats. I don't see a Miyu anywhere. It's a little hard to spot. This bugs tells us you can have more than 5 students at your cafe. I suppose so, yes. And I don't know why you would limit it to more than... like, it would not make it more than 5, except for it could, like, introduce more server lag, 1. 2, they don't want your students to gain affection too quickly without gifts, which makes absolutely no sense after 4 years. Because I don't think you get stats past bond 50. And even then, even if you were just, like, clicking on them without giving them any gifts every day, the affection doesn't go up that quickly. I think I did that for Dress Hina. And she's, I think, 31 right now, bond 31, without giving her any gifts. Maybe except for the initial part. But yeah, it slows down so much. It is laggy. This much is going to be laggy. I don't know if 10 would be laggy, though. Here we go. Not exactly sure what's going on over here with Yuka, but she apparently does not like it. Makoto is bound 67, still going strong? Are you giving Makoto gifts, or are you just like tapping on her every day and trying to do lessons with her? Because that's basically what I do with most of my students. Because for some reason, I'm super cheap when it comes to giving gifts out. Because gifts are not easy to come by. Yes, there's events like every 2 weeks or so. But even those gifts from events aren't going to raise the affection too much once they get past a certain bond level. Tapping only to bond 100 is insanity. I do think tapping past 20 would be insanity. Here we go. We have more Koyuki over here. Unless this was the same one. Oh, it was the same one. I put up the same picture twice. Whoops. But we do have more Koyuki down here. This is from a... Is this from a KR person? This is from a KR person. And even they got affected. Hold up. Trying to get the live Koyuki image right here. Look at them! It's a bunch of Koyukis walking around at the same time. It's crazy. That is nuts. Okay, someone said they got Miku. Did any of you guys get Koyuki? Did anyone like catch Koyuki actually? Who would win 100 Koyukis or versus one 100 kilogram thigh monster? My bet's on Yuka. Just because Yuka has intimidation, 1, and 2. I don't think Koyuki could do anything but run away and cry. Maybe. I'm kind of sad I didn't see this for myself, but yeah, it's it just kind of, I got the news a little bit too late and was not part of the shenanigans. It's really funny though. Gotta make some links for posterity. I'm gonna put that links in the description so that we can all look back to this and see all the nonsense that happened. I'm pretty sure if you save stuff on Twitter, you'll have that too. Twitter and the Buru sites if you go there. And what else? 1 gorilla versus 100 Koyukis. Which one's the gorilla though? In this context, which one's the gorilla? Yuka or Mika? Mika would have nothing to do with this. I don't think pink attacks pink. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I actually don't know if Mika's ever met anyone from Millennium. Now that I think about it, it might be only the Sweets Club and Justice Task Force and Seiya that's met anyone from Millennium. Not counting the one on the ship. That's a different story. A glimpse into Yuka's nightmare, and they've all hacked into Millennium's finances. It would be funny, maybe not funny, if part of the reason this happened was to, like, you know, just take a peek at everyone's pyroxene and see what it is, and I don't know what they would do with that, to be honest. What did the hacker specifically take away from all of this other than we can do this kind of thing, and it's kind of like a big warning for Nexon? I have no idea. Unless Mika is uber racist and Trinity is supremacist. I think she just doesn't like Gehenna. That's really about it. Kex for everyone, it is funny. Some people didn't think it was funny, and agreed. I think people were like also scared for data security because your info is in your profile. But according to Nexon, that wasn't an issue, so thank goodness, I guess. Koyukipocalyps. I'm trying to figure out how to write this for the description later. Looks like someone already did the math. You need around 16,000 taps on Cafe only to get someone to bond 100. That's ridiculous. How many days is that? 16,000 taps. 16,000 divided by 365. That's the wrong way I put multiply. That is 43 years on taps alone. Yeah, I think that'll be nearly impossible. I don't know how much bond points you get from lessons. I'm assuming it's a little bit more than taps, or it might be the same. But even with gifts, that's a very, very tall order. I don't know how many gifts it would take to get everyone to bond 100. assuming that you gave them their most favorite thing. Because even if you give them their most favorite thing, you know, it still takes a lot of gifts to do that. Lessons are 25 with a chance to double it. But there's no indication of a way to like to see if the chances double, right? It just kind of you click on the lesson and you don't really see if it like crits, so to say. Now that I think about it, what is happening in JP? JP didn't get affected from what I could tell, but they probably did see the shenanigans. Does JP still oh yeah, no, JP has the Wild Hunt event right now. Right. I was trying to think and thought for some reason that they were still on the Seiya swimsuit. No, the Seiya swimsuit was a couple of weeks ago. Wild Hunt event until this week, and then I guess we don't get another JP event for another couple of weeks afterwards. They're probably gonna have Aoi do fillers instead. No, they're gonna do the seaside, the Arius. They're gonna do the Arius swimsuit thing in between. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the wiki right now. So they're doing Wild Hunt and then Arius rerun, and then no idea after that. Probably another new event, or maybe not. Which Eri getting Sensenia Mana fan art is wild. I don't think I saw much of that, to be honest. I did see a few fan art with Eri from Wild Hunt, either summoning someone from Fate, mostly Saber, or what was the other thing? Summoning a Saber, or there was another one. What was it? Gosh darn it, guys. I am so old. I'm forgetting stuff that I should be that probably would have remembered like super quickly otherwise. Yeah, that's really about the only thing I can think of. Oh yeah. Maybe summoning someone from Gehenna. Sometimes it's Aru, sometimes it's crap, what's her name? I need to get you here. Sometimes it's... Where are you? I need to sort by school. Gehenna. Yeah, every summoning Aru was one of them. I think that only really happened once. Juri! I keep forgetting Juri's name. I'm sorry, Juri. You got a very nice barmaid outfit recently, but I still don't see you that often. I keep forgetting about you. Either Juri or Aru, which is both like nice. What I haven't really seen a lot of is fan art of Konoe. The one that looks super unhinged. Like, maybe I see it once in a while, but I don't really see anything in particular. Like, any running themes with her, specifically. Let me see if I can find any. The Wild Hunt art has kind of been, like, up and down-ish. Let's see, can I find any... Seeing a bunch of the usual people, but not the Wild Hunt people. Eri. Nope. Just the usual lewds. Just the usual lewds. Past life Chuni. Are we talking about Konoe? I know Konoe has like some sort of podcast, not podcast, maybe recording thing. Like ASMR recording thing or something. I don't think she does like radio. But that's really about it. I think there were some animations that were posted in Arisu Archive just very, very recently. Let me see if I can find it. Odyssey Archive. Oh yeah, there's a Kanoe, not Konoe. Kanoe. There's a Kanoe model showcase and no Eri model showcase, but there is the memorial lobby. Yeah. That one. Misaki swimsuit coming to JP. Is that confirmed or are we coping? It would be funny if it didn't actually come to JP. But I would be also asking why wouldn't it be? Because that's literally the only swimsuit left that was missing. So it should come out. There's no other option. Akemi is not even an option, so there should be no other option for any other skin to show up. It is in the JP Twitter. Okay. Okay, so that's at least confirmed this time. There's some coping for Nia swimsuit. Yeah, that would be a major cope. I mean, we haven't even met her in story, like in person yet. Like Sensei. So that would be major cope. Though it is interesting that we saw a Hot Springs Club swimsuit in a Trinity event. Which can only mean, since we got all the Trinity Tea Party swimsuit in one event, then the Hot Springs Club is probably the ones that are gonna be out in the rerun. And I guess, wait, was Ichika released? Was swimsuit Ichika released? Let me double check, because I do not remember. I know Hasumi was, but I don't remember if Ichika was. It was. Okay. So for sure, hopefully for sure. Kasumi and crap, what is Flamethrower Girl? Hot Springs Club in general. Megu and Kasumi, thank you. Yeah, so they should be coming out in the rerun. So no one is left out. No one is left out. Let me see if we can get the swimsuit here. Sonic special. I don't think I can. I don't think it'll show fully on screen. Let me double check. It doesn't. Not really. But she is here. Well, the sprite's always been there, but she's actually a character, which is nice. Which is nice. Anyway, I've been trying to keep away from all the Wild Hunt spoiler stuff, and thankfully, aside from a few little sprites here and there, I haven't really seen anything. But I think the sprites speak volumes already, and what I could probably expect to see when the actual event drops, which would be very interesting. I feel, especially one particular character who I did not expect to see whatsoever. Confirmed Wild Hunt. I guess we had a hunch that she was Wild Hunt to begin with, but confirmed. And a bunch of other stuff that goes along with it. Anyway, so yeah. Sorry about the stream, guys. I was supposed to do this stream like a couple of days ago, but I was like super mentally drained a couple of days ago. And just could not bring myself to do anything. But we're doing this today, and for anyone else that joined us, this will be the last Blue Archive stream until the trip in next week. Next week I go on my trip for a few months, a very long one. I think I need it. I will be keeping up with the game though, as I am doing my travels and stuff like that. But when I get back, we will catch up on the events I missed for streaming stuff. I will be doing the events, at least, skip story, and I think I'll be rolling the the Shupo one at least. Me personally, I'm hoping that we don't get Decagrammaton Part 3 while I'm traveling, but I think we will. And I'm gonna bet that there's some event rewards attached to that, so I might have to do some skipping when that comes up. Because I gotta do that, right? I gotta do it to claim some pyroxenes. So anyway. Okay, let's go and get started with this event then. We have a character here that we haven't seen since... Oh, Tipworth? Is Tipworth also coming with Decagrammaton Part 3? Next Decagrammaton part is when Shupo drops. Oh, dang, that's really close then. Hold up, let me double check the event schedule. When is that happening? Let's see. Event schedule. So we are at Prey Ball right now. This was a couple weeks, 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks from the pancake event. So I'm assuming another 3 weeks from this one. We might have like a 1 week break in between, and then the train event comes in. Darn it! Darn it. I am going to miss it by that close. Wait, so it would be Shupo and Decagrammaton. And then... Wait, the... Hyakuyaku swimsuit is not Fest stuff, right? That's like actual summer stuff, and Fest is the tea party one, right? Next week is Problem Solver 68 and Dress Saori. Okay, so we have a couple extra weeks after that. Unless they start doing some funky stuff like they did the last one, where it's like... I think they... I wonder if it's because it was like a Valentine's thing. So the usual 2-week event, but somewhere in the 2-week event they also added Aoi in, and Aoi ran for 2 weeks. But after right after Aoi... I mean, after the... Not Valentine's event. After the event when Aoi came in, Aoi was there for like a week, and then this the Prey Ball event came in. I don't know, schedule was weird. That's why I was assuming it would be that kind of gap. But I think they're trying to catch Global up pretty quickly. But we're definitely gonna have some reruns in between here. Alright then. But still, I think maybe end of September. Some of you guys might be in September already, actually. I was about to say next month, and then I'm reminded, oh hey, I am currently in August 31, which is basically end of August, but September's like a few hours away, and some people who are in Asia are already in September. Alright, see you later, Dispen. Enjoy your breakfast. So, yeah, I think we might see it near the end of September, or maybe middle of September, we'll see. Probably right after the Problem Solver dress event. Alright, let's go and get started with this event then. We have seen the baseball girl once before. So baseball girl showed up in the... I think it was the camping event the first time. I don't know if she showed up before then, but definitely the camping event. And I guess we kind of figured, hey, she's gonna probably show up at some point eventually. Didn't expect it to be soon-ish, but here we are. And now we're in baseball mode. Okay, let's do this first. Tradition and history. I guess baseball is a millennium tradition. I honestly do not understand baseball. like what's so good about it. But hey, it's still people still enjoy it. So whatever. Hello, baseball fans! We're here today for a game between the Corgi Heroes and the Abyssian Pillagers. Corgi Heroes? We would like to give our sincere thanks to all the fans who've come to our stadium today. Ah, of course, they're actually Corgis. Why did I think otherwise? The game's about to start. Let's hear it for our players. Yay. You can really feel the excitement. Sensei's just here watching baseball. Ah, of course, with the girl who's obsessed with baseball. Ray. Of course, the heroes and the pillagers have a lot of history between them. It's what makes the Shiratori series so compelling. This is just a friendly game, but the passion runs as strong here as you'd see in any League series ever. So, some background info. The heroes come from Corgi Electronics. They're the company baseball team. Ah! There are some companies that do that. Like, they make their own sports teams and stuff. I don't know if that actually happens outside of Japan and Korea. But definitely probably more common in Japan. The Pillagers are a company team too. They're from the Merchants Guild around the Kanaseki port. See, the Merchants Guild provides the raw materials for the electronics company products. At first, they just started having casual weekend games together. But now every game of theirs is a must-watch for all of Shiratori City. Both teams put their whole heart into it, and they're always looking for new players from their company staff. If you're wondering, I'm a Heroes fan myself. I feel like they have a lot in common with the Millennium Baseball Club. Okay, I think I just got some... I think I just realized something while reading that. So, I think for the most part, at least for me, I always treated Kivotos as this one gigantic academy city with a bunch of academies that basically are... I don't know, they're kind of like their own countries, but also kind of like cities. But then we have this Shiratori City, which doesn't seem to fall anywhere like as big as any of the other school districts. So it's like one tiny little city in Kivotos? I don't know. I'm a little confused now. Maybe I'm confusing myself. Go Heroes, woo! And someone who just likes to work out, but I don't know if she cares about sports that much. Me, I don't usually come to the stadium, but for my trainer, I'm happy to be here. Though I do think we'd be better off channeling this passion into something more long-term, like our own health and stamina, instead of watching other people. Come on. Sumire, are you talking about training here, now? Of course, Ray, you need stamina as a foundation to do anything. Look at those players. Think of the discipline it takes to train yourself to that level. That's a good point. You sound uncertain about that. Do I, Sensei? Well, I suppose I might have come across that way. What exactly am I uncertain about, you ask? She's not good with exercising, but she's in an athletics training club? Well, how much do you know about the Shiratori series' statistics? I mean, not that I'm expecting you to know off the top of your head. Oh, that's quite a long-running series, isn't it? Wait, is this a typo? Sumire? Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't take long to search it up. Is what a typo? According to this, the heroes have played 189 games against the pillagers, and lost every single one of them. Oh! Dang! Every single one for almost 200 games? Well, that's just the raw numbers. And yeah, the numbers are important, but we hand out participation trophies for a reason, right? Sure. So, okay, yeah, that's how the games have turned out so far. But they're always close, just 1 or 2 runs, most of the time. Sometimes the heroes are ahead until they aren't. Sometimes it's hopeless and then they almost catch up. That's what keeps the fans coming back. We like to call the heroes the hounds because they're always chasing that win. Chasing it means they haven't caught it yet, though. Well, yes, they're working on that. Anyway, that's the appeal. Even when they lose, we all want to see if they make it next time. Next time, you know? Next game for sure. So here I am cheering for them again. Go heroes, you can do it! I know what? Fair. There are definitely some hometown teams which never ever win. Or maybe they won like a really long time ago and never win again. And you just keep rooting for them because you have to. Or, you know, you feel like, maybe this time. 20 years later, maybe this time. Baseball is deep. Horse racing is deep. Uma Musume and Blue Archive win. Oh, I know. Sports can seem silly to people who don't follow them. But the people who do, they can mean the whole world. That just goes to show I need to train even harder. Not everything is about your training. What are you going to be using that training for anyway? What are you training for, Sumire? Just for the heck of it? Let's go heroes? Thank you, Sensei. I knew you'd have a soft spot for the hounds. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure that's what's happening here. Hey there! You 3 are on camera! Congratulations! It's photo time! Kiss cam? What's this? Oh, we're doing photo time? You two probably don't know. This is the kind of game for the, this is kind of a game for their fans. For the fans. If you get caught on camera together in mid-game, you've got to bunch up and pose. Alright, get in tight and show us your best. So the spectators have their own culture. That's interesting, don't you think, trainer? In that case, I can't refuse. What kind of pose are you gonna give them? Neither can I. Let's make it look good, Sensei. Can we see the photo? Can we see the photo? You think Sumire would not hesitate on a kiss cam? Really? Great! Yes, great pose, thank you! Alright, back to the gate. While we were talking, the pillagers got their first hit. And they're ahead already. I see the casting thing is gonna get a lot of mileage today. Hey, is that? Looks like Charlotte Sensei. Haven't seen them here before. What are they doing here? I don't know, but maybe it's a sign. This could be our chance. To finally turn things around. Are we actually doing a straight up baseball game? Ooh, I like that transition. Okay. Let me see. How we got 1, 2 fights? Not sure why there's a fight in a baseball game, but alright. Let's see. Never say never. Wow, we're actually in the hero's locker room. I'm not very familiar with baseball culture, but they don't usually invite fans into the team facilities, do they? I don't think so. I don't think I've heard that usually. And they don't sneak them in like they did with us. Shaolin Sensei, welcome! I don't believe we met. Who are you? Ah, the coach, right. Pardon me, let me introduce myself. I'm the coach for the Corgi Heroes. Have you seen Naked Gun? They can totally be a fight during a baseball game. I don't think I've seen Naked Gun. What is the Naked Gun? Let me look that up really quick. The Naked Gun? This is, how old is this movie? Wait, this is new. Oh, this is new. August 1, 2025. I have to admit, I haven't been up to date with any movies since... What was the last movie I saw? What was the last movie I know that's coming out? Oh, there is a movie about a dog, like a dog in a horror movie, like trying to warn their owners and stuff. It's basically Courage the Cowardly Dog, but live action, minus the talking dog. But that's the only one I'm aware of. Everything else, I think the last one before that I was aware of is maybe Spider-Verse 2 and maybe Sonic 3, which neither of them I've ever watched. Did not see the first Spider-Verse, did not see the second Spider-Verse. I know a little bit about Miguel Ojara and how certain people are so thirsty about him for some odd reason. It must be the suit. It's got to be the suit. And what was it? Sonic 3. I think a lot of people like Sonic 3, but I've never seen any of the Sonic movies. Never had the chance, actually. There was a new one recently, but I mean the 1988 original. Oh, there's a 1988 original. I was not aware of that. Okay, so there's a... Okay, so Naked Gun... Oh, 1982 is the original. And then there's a... Oh, wait, it's a series first. And then a movie? There's 1, 2, 3... Is this like a series of comedy movies? Because there's like Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad, which is the first movie. And then you got Naked Gun 2.5. It is comedy. Okay. And then Naked Gun 33 and 1/3. And then the Naked Gun, which is this newer one. I guess it kind of makes sense they had to replace the actor after a while, because I mean the actor by now is like super freaking old. But I guess it would also be like fairly similar in build. Basically parodies of police procedurals. That sounds hilarious. That sounds hilarious. I need to watch some of this stuff when I get the chance, but it's like I don't even know where to find them half the time. I am gonna have to write this one down because it looks like it's up my alley. The Naked Gun. Okay. Wonder if Liam will be the new Leslie of comedy. Liam, what's the guy's name? Liam Nielsen? No. Is that this guy's? Wow. What is the name of the actors? Liam Neeson. Wait, Liam Neeson, isn't he like super old by now? Yeah, he's like 73. Is he still acting? Wait, what? Wait, who's the guy in the Naked Gun then? Liam Neeson, the Naked Gun. Oh, he is still acting. Ah, I do not know actors, guys. I do not know actors past maybe the 90s. I think the only one I may kind of know about, Robin Williams. Sad they had to go, but you know, that did happen. And I suppose not Seth MacFarlane, that's the Family Guy producer, writer thingy. There's a few people I recognize, but I think it's because mainly they're referred more to their actual names rather than the characters that they play on screen. Like if you asked me who played Harry Potter, I would not know. I would absolutely not know. You asked me like a random anime girl from a random show, I might know a little bit better. Can I tell you who played said anime girl? Probably not. No, I'm not a Seiyu person either. I know a few Seiyu roles, but that's about it. But I mean, a good movie is a good movie. Okay, so it's just I don't hardly watch them. I think the last movie I saw was Interstellar, and that was like last year. I think that was also an old movie, but a pretty good one too. Pretty good one. Anyway, the coach. Wow, this is. As your students mentioned, we don't normally bring fans into the facilities, especially not mid-game, so why did you this time? But there's an urgent issue, and Sensei, we need your help. We need you to save the heroes! Do you want Sensei to command the baseball team? I don't know if we can do that. From what exactly? Is it something to do with training? Sumire, it doesn't have to do not everything is about training. Probably not. The truth is... Sumire hasn't gotten a new model period. Didn't she get one for this event? Like this specific event, though it's not playable. I think it might come around in the rerun.
Hello, coach. New orders. You better be ready.
I'm ready, but what do you want? Is it money? If so, we...
It's not money. What's important is the game. Now listen closely. I'm only going to say this once. Next time your team comes up to the plate, get a man on base, then bunt. Got it? I want to see exactly that. Nothing else.
Wait, what's going on here? Are we fixing a game?
If you step out of line, you're going to force my hand.
Go.
And if you call Valkyrie or if the game gets interrupted in any way, same thing. I'll do it. Right then and there.
What is he gonna do? Make the stadium explode?
I'll call again when you're back up to bat. And you will pick up.
Did they hang up? Is the Koyuki invasion gone by now? Yeah, I think the Koyuki invasion finished maybe a few hours ago. Well, it finished earlier than that because they took down the game for maintenance. But the actual invasion should be done now unless they somehow get back into the servers and do it all over again. For what? I have no idea. It was funny while it lasted, but it's gonna be annoying if it comes up again, because that's just a bit of a hassle. I didn't like that voice at all. Sounded like they were using a modulator. Yeah, that's why the game wasn't made, Salty. Yeah. We actually went over it a little bit. Like I said, I originally thought it was just like you know, people were modding their own games, or they were like photoshopping a bunch of Koyukis in for some odd reason, but no, it affected everyone in global, including Korea. I don't think JP got affected, but everyone in global did get affected. If you look around YouTube, there's definitely YouTube videos about that. I didn't even realize what was happening until way afterwards. So, why do they keep doing this? What are they threatening you with? Is this why you keep losing? Maybe I should just explain that first, if I can even get the words out. Koyuki got a long correction into the maintenance. She'll probably do it again, and it won't be so funny at that point. You would probably have to get geez, who would you have to involve to get Koyuki to stay put next time? I don't know. I think I saw a suggestion in one of the Twitter comments for the end of maintenance that they should totally make an event based on what happened. I think that would be hilarious if they do that in the future. For what reason? Well, you could always give Koyuki an alt. I think Koyuki deserves an alt after all this time. She has a bunny alt from the first event she was in, but you could never use that. So give her something already. And I guess there's also the pajama event. She has a pajama alt, but it's not playable. Though I'm assuming that will be playable when the rerun happens. But she needs another one. Koyuki needs another alt. or something involving the hacking a little while ago. If the devs give her an alt after this incident, it will sell like hot bread. It definitely would. It would be funny. It would probably be something along the lines of Koyuki had no idea what she was doing, but what happened was everything got out of control, and now everyone's blaming her for it, even though it totally did happen. I don't think it would be possible such events become a shame to the devs. It might be. But if it was me and that happened to me, I would still shore up. I mean, I would probably make a story out of it, because in hindsight, nothing really bad happened except it exposed the vulnerabilities of your server. And you have everything right there in the game already to patch that up as far as story-wise. And hopefully it doesn't happen again. But hopefully also it doesn't encourage the person who did that the first time to do it again. Could be an April Fool's event. Has Blue Archive actually had an April Fool's event in-game before? Like, I know we've had April Fool's stuff outside of the game. Like the JTF mob having her own VN. And there might have been some other ones in previous years that I haven't really seen. But I don't think there's one in the game itself. They never made one for in the game itself. Did something happen to BA? We talked about it earlier. That the Koyuki, the Koyuki invasion, not Koyuki invasion, Koyuki hacking. Like, that's an actual thing that happened. Like several hours ago. And then the servers got taken down. Actual thing. I don't know. I just think it would be funny, but they really do need to look into their security and see why the heck did that happen. Yeah. And why are they threatening you? What does anybody stand to gain from threatening a baseball coach? I have no idea about any of this. I can barely even think about it. It's so scary. They said... Well, you see, the heroes have an exclusive deal with a certain chew toy factory. And they said they'd blow it up. Are you serious? This is the reason why you keep on losing? So you can keep the chew toy factory? I mean, fair. But isn't there a way to, like, stop this? Come on. You guys could probably win. They're terrorists. They're the worst. I'm hoping it's not the Gourmet Club. And no, the Gourmet Club wouldn't do anything like this. Who would be? Who would do something so nefarious? Okay, slow down. A chew toy factory. Coach, I'm sorry. I don't really understand. Okay, let me tell you the rest. The chew toys they make there are just the right hardness. I don't know what they do with the texture, but it makes them feel perfect in your mouth. Plus, they add this umami flavor that seeps out the longer you chew. It's indescribable. It's that good! When the players get too excited, they chew on them to regulate their feelings and all that. Most of the team swears by them. They hardly ever step up to the plate or the mound without chewing on them first. If we didn't have them, our batting average would drop by half at least, but you'd also never win. And our era! Woof! Are chew toys like gum to them? Probably. Actually, probably. Do you guys know what chew toys are, actually? I mean, there's chew toys and there's like the bone-looking things. I think that might be like some sort of... What are the bone-looking things? Hide? Bone hides? Dog bone hide. What are those things made out of? Rawhide. What the heck is rawhide? Are rawhide bones safe for dogs? No. Most significant issue with rawhide treats and bones is that they aren't digestible. But they do like chewing on them. When dogs are chewing rawhide, pieces break off, they can't digest it. Because rawhide isn't digestible, it can pose a choking hazard. But we give it to them anyway. But why? Sounds like some kind of kink. It kinda does in context. I mean, for the most part, I've treated the animal people, you know, like actual people that just kind of somehow look like animals. But now that I'm reading this, I'm starting to think that animal people just might be actual furries. I mean, they technically are, but they might just be furries that still have, you know, their instincts, like dogs and chew toys and maybe cats and, you know, laser pointers and whatnot. So at this point, I don't know if I can treat the animal people as adults. They're definitely a lot different from the students for sure, just looking at them. But they seem to be their own thing entirely. Like, you know, considering everything else in the game. Which makes me wonder, yeah, okay, Sensei is like one of the only adults that is basically human. So what the heck is happening outside Kivote? So why do we have all the animal people here? Why are the robots here also? So many questions. We don't need to know that yet, but it would be nice to find out at some point. And if we never find out by end of service, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Yeah. Animal ear girls are a crossbreed. Oh my gosh. And I think you just asked a question that might be a little bit taboo. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. The animal ear girls just might have ears because you're right, it would be their parents, wouldn't it? But no, how would they get animal ears and then turn out to be like, you know, cute anime girls? Should I think about that? I don't know. I see. I still don't really get it, but if the team's performance is at stake... Trainer? I'm not as familiar with baseball as Ray is, but all this running and whatnot doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You are correct, it is not sportsmanlike. No, it doesn't, and nice job talking about sports outside of training. Maybe baseball's broadening your perspective. A healthy perspective comes from a healthy body. Problems are easier to solve when you're fit, you know? Sure, but that's not what this is about. You are doing so well! Alright, coach, I think I understand. Then, could you help us? Hey, speaking as a baseball fan, or just a sports fan in general, this is super wrong. Baseball stadiums are sacred. You don't mess with that. Especially not with terror threats. We can't let them get away with it, no way. I agree, trainer. If we were to let these terrorists have their way, it wouldn't just impact the game. It could change the entire sports scene in all of Kivotos. Good, we all agree. Are true toys sacred? No, they're an addiction. Thank you! Thank you! What exactly can we do, though? What exactly can you do? Look around the stands for the culprit? Right, we don't have any other leads, so that'd be a good place to start. Right, of course. The Shiratori series isn't live streamed. If the bad guys are watching the game in real time, they have to be doing it from right here in the stadium. One of their people does, at least. They said they'd call back at the end of the inning. That's true, and they could make some more demands. We'll have to be ready. Aha, say we join the call. We can listen in, maybe talk to the culprit ourselves while we're looking for them. Right, we might be able to trick them into giving something away. Ray, trainer, I'll leave that part to you two. I'm an athlete, not a hostage negotiator. You need anything done physically though? I'm on it. Alright, let's divvy up the roles. One team handles the phones, one goes out to search for the caller. Oh, that's why she's doubling up as basically a drink girl up in the stands. I don't know if they do this in American baseball stadiums, but definitely in Japanese baseball stadiums, they have the little thing in the back. Well, I guess we'll see it. But they have some people, usually girls, that dispense beer from like a drink backpack. Never been to a baseball game myself in Japan, but I have seen the pictures. Sounds good. I'll help with the calls and search on the side. And I'll be the primary searcher. Sounds like you got the right idea, Sensei. I'll keep the line open. And Sumire, was it? That's right, Coach. What's up? Well, I think Ray here will blend in, but you might stand out a bit if you go poking around, especially in your workout clothes and the shotgun. How so? Trainer, is there something wrong with my outfit? Not really, but it is off in a baseball stadium. No, that's not what they meant. Although I guess I'm not exactly dressed for baseball. Alright, what do you suggest? Well, we're in a baseball stadium, so there must be some suitable clothes around? Like what specifically? Hey Coach, do you have any... Whisper. Yes I do! I can grab some right now! There's probably gonna be more clothes than you're ever used to, Sumire. It'll be okay, trust me. Though you might be a little sweaty in it. Alright, thanks for waiting, everyone. Come out, Sumire. There she is. And I guess technically it's a baseball outfit. Even the shorts could be baseball outfit, I guess, if you were in the women's league. But I think they also do wear pants there. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the drink backpack. There's like a... I'm not sure if you've seen the insides of a... what do you call that? The fountain drinks in a... like a fast food restaurant. It's either like boxes with bags of the drink itself. So it's probably like a similar thing over here. Did she get bigger? I think she might have gotten bigger, but also I don't know if she'd be wearing her training bra under the, you know, the top here. She might be. It's basically a bra. She probably got bigger, unless she's like, you know, she's letting them out for whatever reason. She has been big, that's true. She looks kind of like golf. It might be the hat. It might be the hat. I mean, the same. You can use the same hat for golf and baseball. But no, there's a drink thing, the hose. It's a funny little thing I didn't know existed for the longest time. It's interesting. These actually feel kind of refreshing. Yeah, your legs are out. They're not in those yoga pants. Hey, trainer? How do I look? You look good! It looks good! Those drink bags exist? They do exist. I don't know if you can get them for yourself, though. You might be able to, but I think they're normally reserved for restaurants. So... Actually, do the drink bags exist? I gotta check now. Drink... What, soda... Drink bag. I don't even know what they would call it. Soda drink bag for fountains. Fountain machine. Bag in box soda syrups. Okay, maybe it exists. It does exist. 5-gallon bag in a box. These might just be like general flavors though, but they do come in boxes. 3-gallon bags, 1.5 gallon, 5 gallons. They're kind of expensive, but then again, for how much they charge for these things, when you dispense them, they're making bank. They make bank off these things. Yeah. It really suits you though. Yeah, this does really suit you. Really? If you say so, trainer. Maybe I could get used to these. Could be useful for hiking. For hiking, you have a separate thing for hiking. Which I do have one. I do have one of these things. It's called like a hydration pouch or hydration bag. And let me double check. Which one do I have? Hydration bag. Basically, it's like a plastic bag thing which you fill with water, and you put it in a backpack. And there's a hose that you can sip as you hike. And I do have one of those. I have used one of those. I think I was on a 28-kilometer hike one day. Didn't go the entire way through. But on a 28-kilometer hike, I had it's a hydration bladder. That's what they call it. Reservoir hydration bladder. The one I had, this is a cleaning kit. Where's the actual pouch? The actual pouch that I had was a 2-liter. Was it 2-liter? 2-liter hydration bladder. And within 7 hours, 28 kilometers, I think I went a little bit over 1 liter of it in a hike. Just sipping it as you go. You don't when you drink these things. When you drink these things from the pouches, you don't like drink like glasses of water equivalents at a time. No, that would make your water run out too fast. And you really don't need to be drinking that much water as you're going anyway. You just drink whenever you feel a little bit thirsty. But it's like sips at a time. Sips at a time. I think that's what most people don't do right whenever they're doing a workout. You need to just drink a little bit of sip of water every time, not like gigantic things of bottles. That would make you feel a little bit bloated, and it would definitely make it a little bit harder to walk around. Why not just take a bottle? The thing with bottles is that you would have to like put it in a pouch, take it out, open it. It's a bit more hassle. And imagine carrying 4 water bottles. It's a bit of a hassle. If you have the pouch, you can refill it. You can carry up to 2 liters or 3 liters, depending on how big the pouch is, on your back. And the hose just makes it easier to access. You don't have to like open anything. You don't have to like take anything out. The hose is just right there. It's a very common hiking thing. Very common. It is very convenient. The only thing you have to be careful about it is that it could, if you somehow pierce it, which it's not easy to pierce, but if you somehow pierce it, you know, water goes around everywhere, and then you have to find another way to get water. You could still have a water bottle as a backup after you finish the pouch, but then think about it. Let's say you have a 2-liter hydration pouch on your back. That I think 2 liters is 2 kilograms of water. That's a lot of water. For anyone who doesn't know metric, 2 kilograms is almost 5 pounds. Almost 5 pounds. It's quite a bit on your back. That's a lot of water. I feel myself as an old powerless man if I had trouble taking a bottle of water out of my bag. You have to, okay, the bottle of water, depending on how much you drink from it, may not last you an entire 7 hours. For some people they do. They can what do you call it? They can regulate their water intake very, very well. But the thing about, like I said, small sips and the hose that comes with the hydration bag is it forces you to take small sips. So your water lasts longer, and it will actually last you maybe 30, 40 kilometers out. And depending on the hike, that could be all the water you're gonna get for that distance. If you have a water bottle, you have to like fumble around with it. It's not it's definitely a lot more convenient. Definitely a lot more convenient. So I am a hiker. I am a hiker whenever I do go out, and I'll be doing some hiking on the trip too. So yeah. Anyway, I cannot convince you until you actually try it for yourself. But it does help. Less juggling stuff with your hand, the better. And weight on the back is much better than, you know, weight on your sides and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, especially since I can distribute drinks to a crowd while wearing them, like healthy protein drinks. I know protein drinks do not go in this bag. Protein drinks are mushy. Not very good for the hose. It needs to be more liquid than that. Soda, water, beer, those things. That's really not it, Sumire. Anyway, I think we're good to go now. Let's get moving. We've been talking for a while. They could have flipped the inning by now. Actually, still just one out. We got time. Wait, all this time and just one out? How many at-bats have they had? What's the score, coach? Do you even have a chance? Well, hey, baseball's full of surprises. You never know what'll happen until the very end. And I think the reason why I don't like baseball, partly, is because one inning can take frickin' forever, or it can be really, really short, depending on how good each side is. But you could have like a very one-sided match, and I don't know, that just seems boring to me. Not to mention the ridiculous amount of breaks in between. What is this anyway? Thunder sticks. Use them to cheer on others by holding them in both hands. Oh, I think I've seen these before. This is definitely a Japanese thing. I don't know if they use this in the US, actually. In the US, they use like air horns, mostly, and just a bunch of yelling. But what I've seen in Japanese baseball is they have these like inflatable sticks that they just hit on each other to make a bunch of noise. They don't do an actual yelling for the most part. But they do use these. And they're pretty big. They are pretty big. What do we have here? Protein! Did she really put protein drinks in there? Why is a protein drink purple? At least give them electrolytes, not a protein drink. Gosh darn it. Wake me up for the reversal. Things are heating up, aren't they, trainer? The crowd is just screaming and shouting left and right. These games are like that, yeah. It's strange. What's strange? It's just so different from what I'm used to. Yeah, because all you do is work out. You don't actually use that workout for anything. Like, you have no application for the workout that I can think of. The Athletics Training Club is all about focus and discipline. Analyzing lifestyle patterns to achieve the greatest results, setting optimized schedules for cardio and weight training, managing food intake. It's a whole nutrition and workout thing. I see. Saw a fan comic that explained that the purple protein drinks were made from panchan. Imagining making panchan into a protein drink. Best people don't know about that. With a final goal of sculpting the body you want. Okay. There's no room for anyone else to butt in. It's all about analysis and personal will. You can ask for help, of course, but it's just you in the center of it all. It's almost like a kind of modern-day asceticism. There are people who do get into their workout routines, and it's kind of like, you know, that's basically their religion, which I kind of get. But it's a little too much for me. I'm too lazy for that. At the heart of it all, it's a fight against yourself. That's very in-depth. Is it? To me, it's just a simple truth. But back on topic, these team sports seem like the opposite of that. I understand the rules, mind you, hitting the ball, comparing statistics. In that process, the team members have to cooperate and collaborate, execute instructions, and still demonstrate their own individual skills. It's harmonious in a way. I think I understand where all this passion comes from. But, how should I put this? I'm starting to think this passion might have a downside. Really, what is it? I mean, we're looking for anyone who's acting suspiciously. Because we think they could be connected to the culprit, but... Well, it's a bit awkward to say this. But at this point, just about everyone's acting suspiciously. Huh? Fan stream announcer. A special thank you to all our fans who came to the stadium to cheer on the heroes today. Thank you very much. We love you. Fan stream. Angry fan. Of course it would be the Trinity mobs. That would be the angry fans. If you love us, then prove it already. Oh, Gehenna also in the same place? Okay. Yeah, you would have trained hard if you cared so much. And of course, we got this, the grouchy Millennium Mob. I bet that ball's a fake. We should cut it open. Maybe there's a tennis ball inside. That'd explain a lot. Start playing to win instead of figuring out new ways to lose. You come up here and cheer. We'll play ball. Just quit so you don't keep dragging us down. Okay, are you all for the same Corgi team? Okay, because this seems, Yeah, some fans, huh?
Honestly, I've seen worse around here. But yeah, sometimes they're like this.
Woo! Baseball. Baseball, right? These fans are pretty tame compared to actual baseball fans, are they really? I don't actually know how actual baseball fans are. I do know how some soccer fans are. Whether they win or lose a game, some of them will flip cars, some of them will like throw Molotovs in the street. Like, what the heck, dude? Especially if they win, like, what the heck? Why? Mostly soccer fans that I'm aware of. I don't know about baseball, but they probably do that too. They probably do. So is this what counts as cheering now? Yeah. Or did they add a new definition to the word when I wasn't looking? No, you're right, Sumide. You're right. They're angry because they care, I guess? They wouldn't be upset if they weren't important to them, I guess. Even so, there's a limit to everything, you know? Crash Out might be reasonable. I mean, they have gone almost 200 games without winning, so that probably is reasonable. To thank the fans for their support, we prepared an autograph session after the game. We don't need autographs, we need wins! Remember what those are? This game needs a content warning. I'm gonna have a stroke just watching this full-on disgrace. Hey, pitcher! Just throw it right down the middle, let him hit, whatever. I bet anyone 10-1 this team will never win. Sure as I know anything, I know that. Dang, everyone's getting in on this. Excuse me, coming through. Huh? Who are you? Oh yeah, you, give me a drink now. Yeah, I could use a drink to cool off too. 2 drinks coming up. And it's a protein drink, which is not what they ordered. What is this? It's all grainy and eggy. Now I just feel bloated and stuff, like it's bubbling inside. That's an apt description for a protein drink. It doesn't have any lactose or fat, no excess calories, no risk of lactose intolerance. Wait. What do protein drinks get mixed with? I think whenever I used to do protein drinks, like when I started working out a long time ago, I always mix it with milk. I think some people mix it with just water, and I feel like that's just kind of disgusting. What else would you mix with it, actually? Raw eggs? Never take those? Yeah, I stopped taking protein drinks after a while once I noticed that I was like actually gaining weight, not the good weight, from doing protein drinks. And I don't think I've ever lost that protein drink weight. It's, for me, I feel like it's better to just, eat whole foods and whatnot, but just eat meat and drink milk. Preach. Preach. Protein drinks are, I feel, a little overrated, though I do get it. Some people want to get all that protein in a very condensed package, but I feel like, just eat regular food. Just eat some chicken. Chicken is cheap. Cheaper than most meats anyway. Or, if you're vegan, just get the soy milk. Eat some beans. I'm pretty sure I heard that back in the gladiator days, they ate a lot of beans during the gladiator days to bulk up. So I'm pretty sure that still holds even today. All I used was amino acids. I guess it's kind of the same thing. Except not really a protein drink-ish. Protein drink is for bulking and making big muscles. You gotta train hard for them to work correctly. Yeah, I think that's what I didn't realize when I drank protein drinks back then. And yeah, well, I don't do that anymore. But I still would like to get back to my to my form back before I had protein drinks, because that was a huge mistake. I should have never bought into it. Then again, at one point, I was trying to go for a power lifter kind of training. No, not power lifter training. I was training for boxing without actually going to a gym. Just kind of on my own time. And I did a bunch of stuff wrong for that, so I kind of paid for that. Soy milk might not be that good since it gets a lot of estrogen and it gets processed. Might harm your hormones and make you store more fat. I see. I used to drink milk, like actual milk. But since I started streaming, I don't drink as much milk anymore. Instead, I just eat a bunch of chicken. Because beef is expensive, and I probably shouldn't be eating that much beef anyway, but yeah. Mostly chicken is my protein. And it's been okay. Fish is expensive around here for some reason. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. It doesn't have... Okay, no lactose, no fat, no excess calories, no risk of lactose intolerance, which is fair. Plus it has fast-absorbing isolated whey protein. Here we go, the whey protein. It gets your amino acids right where they need to be, in your muscles. But just like any protein drink, you ought to drink it slowly. Too quickly and even without any lactose or fat, it can cause a little indigestion. Are you trying to piss me off? Who drinks protein at the ball game? You know what? I can't even watch this game. I'm just gonna turn around and take it out on you. And this is why we get into a fight. They're even more agitated than the rest of the crowd. They call for the pitcher to give the other team a hit, so they clearly want the team to lose. And even after a healthy protein drink, they're still aggressive. I think that's your fault. What is she mumbling to herself now? What is she mumbling to herself now? What is wrong with her? There's a lot of things wrong with her. Don't worry about it. You drank raw milk from a local farmer? Actually, how was that? Actually, other than fatty, actually, how was that? Does somebody know what soda is? No, she doesn't know what's... She probably knows what soda is. But the thing is, she's such a health nut that I'm surprised she doesn't have the same build as Akemi at this point. You know what I mean? She is fit. Okay, I'll give her that. She is fit. But do you see any muscle definition in these arms, these thighs. None! She probably has some abs in her regular art, but otherwise none for how much she somehow works out. These have to be the culprits. No, they're not. Has a very distinct taste. Goes great with chocolate. Fair? Oh, okay. Good to know. Wait, how did you get to that conclusion? Well, even with all this abnormal behavior around us, these two stand out as the worst. That's because you gave them the protein drink. The only other person we've heard here being this antisocial was the voice on the phone. All the pieces fit together perfectly, and this is why you will never be in a detective agency. I don't know what you're yapping about, but you're in for a world of it now. Alright, trainer. Time to bring them to justice. Is this alright? Is this really alright? No, it's not. Trust me. And don't worry about them. I know they're stressed now. But after this is all said and done, I'll give them a one-on-one personal training session. Wait, why would you? Because exercise relieves stress, obviously. You sweat it out. There's really no better solution to stress. Shut up and eat lead! I'll teach you not to mess with a pissed off fan. Yeah, wise words. Oh, she actually fights alone. She's an athletics club, not a bodybuilder club. Fair. You know what's funny? That Millennium has an athletics club and a baseball club. And they don't have a bodybuilder club. Because you know, who would go to the nerd school to be a bodybuilder? I don't think any of the schools actually have that. Maybe Trinity does. Maybe Trinity does. And look at Akemi, okay? Look at Akemi. Look how buff she is. There's got to be something in Trinity that's making them all so strong. You think Millennium students would make good detectives, but not really. Maybe it takes certain people in Trinity to be a good detective. She's not one of them, though. They're nerds for the most part. Not good at anything else. Who actually is the best detective in all of Kimojo's right now? I don't think I know anyone. Not even Valkyrie are good detectives, actually, now that you think about it. Unless they make the Hawaiian shirt girl. What's her name? If they make the Hawaiian shirt girl from Valkyrie School be an actual detective, she might work. Hanako? Well, Hanako's a genius. I don't know if that counts. Hanako's a little bit different. No way. We even lost in the stands. I'm so mad. So mad that you could pass out. Oh, they really were just violent fans. That's a little disappointing. There. You'll get it next time, maybe. Finally, after a long, brutal inning, the heroes finally get a third out. Bottom of the second coming up. Here's hoping the heroes can make a comeback. Just the second? There are 9 innings in baseball. Just a second? Kayoko as well. You know what? I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't make a detective agency out of Problem Solver 68. I mean, I get it. Aru wants to be the outlaw and whatnot, and that's kind of her vibe. Not a detective agency, but they really should. They got Kayoko there after all. Oh, the heroes are going to bat again. That means the culprit's going to call. Trainer, you should go find Ray. Will you be alright? Don't worry about me. The stadium's not that big. We'll find each other later. For now, I'll keep searching on my end. Good luck taking the call. Technically, library committee can be somewhat marked as a bodybuilder club. Library committee? Wait, why the library committee? Actually. If it's explained in her Momo Talks, I think I did her Momo Talks like a long time ago. And I don't remember any of it. That might make sense, actually. Yeah, I don't remember any of Shimiko's Momo Talk. I'm gonna have to reread those. Okay. Next. Moneyball? Moneyball? What's a Moneyball? Ah, Sensei over there. Over here. Wasn't sure if I'd find you in the crowd here. Has anything happened? Nope, nothing yet. No new leads so far. Anyway, the heroes are about to bat, so the culprit ought to call soon. Okay. That's got to be them.
Good. Okay. I'm okay now. Are you listening, Coach?
You sound a little out of breath. Are you sure you're okay?
Don't worry, I'm listening. You're saying don't worry after an inning like that? That defense was pitiful. I'll make this short. Get the first hitter to base, then bunt. Do exactly that, nothing else. You hear me?
Wait. Are you trying to help them? Because it almost sounds like you're trying to help them at this point. Hold on, there's a lot of rules to think about here, spoken and unspoken. Conventions too and traditional strategies. Words you're not supposed to say or the thing you were where you have to retaliate for a beanball. Or the thing where you shouldn't bunt in the early game. I don't know any of this. We're at the bottom of the second. They've barely seen any pitches and you want them bunting already? And look at who's batting second. Solid contact rate, above average sprint speed, and he's been slugging lately. He's perfect to set the table for the cleanup hitter. And you want him to lay one down? Seriously? Have you even looked at the saber metrics? Bunting in this situation lowers your run expectancy. What's a saber metric? I was about to ask the same thing. It's like the math of baseball. They charted it all out. With a runner on first and nobody out, teams average 0.88 runs in that inning. It's a 43.4% chance to score at least once. Okay. But if you bunt and give up an out to move the runner to second, the average drops to 0.71 runs and just a 41.6 chance to score. 43.4% down to 41.6%. I don't know if that's a huge hit. I'll be perfectly honest. It doesn't seem like a huge hit to me, even 0.88 runs to 0.71 runs. I don't think that's a huge hit. It might be better. What is she even saying? There's a movie you should watch, where they use that kind of math to scout players and optimize everyone's stats. And the team goes all the way from the bottom to the top. In fact, if you're interested, Sensei, we could have a... Shh. Shh, what?
Shut up, you phony!
Phony?
You don't know the half of it. Did you even look up the batting average for the third hitter before you started yapping? Go on, pull it up right now.
Alright, let's see. The hero's number 3 hitter. I mean, batting average is kind of outdated, but... What? This can't be right. 0.17? 0.17. Wait, 0.17? 17%? You get it now, huh? Do you get it now? That is terrible. What do you mean with an amazing hitter? I think baseball average hitting rates are like 33% or something. If you're really good, it's much higher, but it's usually about 33%. What do you mean amazing?
What?
By hero standards, I mean. He's got better stats than I do. What's your better hitting stats than you, Ray?
You're a baseball player?
Yep, I'm rocking a massive point zero. Wait, I need this typed out. Why are you guys doing? Why are you guys doing this in text? Hold up. Let me. No, not this one. What did you say again? Point 080. 0.080 equals Ray. The other guy was 0.17. Other guy. Now, baseball averages, for some reason, is in decimal like this. I don't understand it. But if you're hitting a 1.0, it means you're hitting every single pitch. So divide that by like multiply that by I guess 100, and then you get the percentage. Batting .3 is actually really good. Like 95% of MLB players don't even hit .3. They don't really. Interesting. So the .3 is like way above average. What is the actual average actually? What is the actual average now that I think about it? But yeah, this is what she's talking about. I feel like a .08 is really bad, even for someone who like really likes baseball like she does. Like she's a baseball fan. Doesn't mean she can play that well. So that's kind of amazing. Average is probably about 0.25 to 0.27. That's still pretty good. You know, I'll take a 25% hit rate. Maybe not in a strategy RPG, but I'll take it for baseball. 25% hit rate, because you know those pitchers they do be crafty. They do be very crafty. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound impressive, Ray.
0.80?
Point is, he's one of the strongest hitters we've got. And you want him to bunt? In terms of game flow or resource utilization, it's a waste of...
Enough! If you don't do what I say this instant, I'll blow that chew toy factory apart, down to the last brick.
Other guy is hitting around 2 out of 10 balls, where he's hitting out of 1 out of 10. Yeah, that's basically what it comes out to. You get all that, coach?
Yes, I heard it. You made a good point. But our hands are tied.
So we go with a bunt then. But before that, we have to get a man on base and... Oh, here we go. Did you get someone on base? Hey, he hit! It's a hit! Oh no, grounder to the shortstop. But the shortstop dropped the ball. They fumbled. Okay, I can kind of see why you guys... No, wait, that's the other team, never mind. And now there's stumbling. There's our chance. Yes, run! Run! Run like your life depends on it! Someone at first? Nice! The Pillagers drop the ball, and the leadoff hitter makes it to first. That shortstop must have been nervous. Or maybe the top of the second ran too long, and they need another warm-up. Could the tide be turning? Will the heroes write an epic saga today of their great comeback? Here comes the number 3 hitter. He's got a good chance for a long fly, and it's a bunt? That's very unexpected. Please, please, you have to make it. The ball rolls toward third base, just slow enough to give the runner a chance. Well, it went in the right direction. Looks like they caught the defense off guard for a bit. I suppose that makes it a worthwhile sacrifice. We did it! This is not good for my heart. I say whenever I watch the horse racing.
Good. Now for the cleanup hitter. Now you can swing away. One run. Just one run, step by step. You got this.
They're not wrong, Coach. We can bring it from here.
You're right, we can. This could set off a streak for us.
So the mysterious voice is actually helping, but why do they sound so threatening with blowing up the True Toy factory? The number 4 hitter steps into the batter's box. The air is tense. This could be a turning point. Baseball may be all about statistics these days, but flow is still important. Right! Some people say a team's true skill is all about extending that flow. And here comes the first pitch! It's a hit! It's a hit, but oh no. A floater to third base now? And the runner on second blew his timing. And now it's a rundown. There's no escape. He's caught between second and third. They got him trapped, and he's out. So much for that. Well, the heroes needed that run. Very disappointing. Oh, Sensei, are you okay? I'm fine. Was it you, Coach?
It wasn't me.
And who? Mysterious voice.
It was me! A lazy pop-up to third? Causing a rundown now? The cleanup hitter can't even get it out of the infield? Both runners hesitating? How is this a team? How is this a team?
Let's go, heroes. Clap, clap, clap.
Don't stop that. Your cheers are just prolonging the agony. Okay, fine. The game isn't over yet. It ain't over till it's over, right?
I love that saying.
Shut up! Okay. New plan? Working backwards? We're pulling the pitcher in the third and launching a counterattack.
Wait, what? Pulling the starter already? He hasn't even made it through the 5th. I mean, yeah, he had a rough start. But he's got a potential, I think.
Are you blind?
You're mean.
His era is set. Oh, ERA.
Oh, that's called ERA. What is ERA, guys? What is ERA?
His ERA is 7. You call that potential?
Yeah, I do. That's not even 10. ERA is earned run average. Earned run average? What does that even mean? I think they fainted again. You know, for all this chaos they're causing, it sounds like they got it rough too. ERA, basically how many runs a pitcher averages to give up. How many runs the pitcher averages to give up? How many runs the pitcher averages to give up? I don't know what that means still. I'm just lost. I'm sorry. Baseball terminology is sometimes given up runs. How many runs they give up? How many runs they give up? How many runs they give up? What? Basically, you hit the ball and it gets through. Okay. Is higher or lower better for ERA? Tell me that much. So how many times they score on that pitch? Oh, okay. Okay, so you want the ERA to be lower. Right. Okay. I know hit rates. I don't know that much about baseball. Okay, they got it rough. Seven sounds high though. That sounds way too high.
Alright, that's it. You people shut up and do exactly as I say, or I'll burn down the whole freaking stadium, including the stands.
Okay, it sounds like it's just empty threats at this point. I get that you're trying to help, but I'm starting to wonder, does this mysterious voice actually know what they're doing? Or are we just, trying to backseat the game in hopes that it would actually, come out well? Hey JNG, welcome. I hope you know baseball because I don't.
The stands? Yeah, you heard me. Pull the pitcher in the third.
Oh, he hung up. What do we do now, Sensei? For now, let's look around the stand some more. Yeah, alright, let's do that. If they're from Gehenna, I wouldn't take that chance. Yeah, I mean, I think if they were even from Millennium, they would still do it. I don't think they do it if they were from Trinity, though. They do other stuff. Those are the people from Trinity are the ones that would, like, turn over cars and make them explode. Wow, it's really hectic. There's so many people. Though I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of Pillager fans here, too. At this rate, the game might end before we can even check half... Whoa, let's all have a great day. It's party time! Who said that? Now that's a cheer. I don't even know who that is, but I'm feeling her energy. Maybe I shouldn't be the one to say this, but cheering for the heroes kind of leaves you feeling drained sometimes. Yeah, I get it. That's kind of how I felt for the Dallas Cowboys before. I was never a Cowboys fan, but I always felt like, after Brett Favre left the team, it's like, do they have it? Nah, they don't. Wait, I know who that is. You do? Sensei? Who is it? Hanae? All the way out here in... I guess the stadium's not technically in Millennium. Hanae is the last person I expected to see here. She does look good. Holy crap. Thigh gap over here. And thick, meaty thighs with thigh highs. Yes. She might be a unit in the rerun. Hope. Go, you're our... Huh? What was it again? Anyway. Wings of our dreams beyond the sky. Oh? Sensei! Now I just get to... Wow, I get to just bump into you? Oh yeah. Wow, I get to just bump into you? Lucky me. Whoa, easy there, Hanai. Sensei, who's this? Yeah, Trinity student. Remedial Knights. I didn't think she was a baseball fan. Hi, I'm Asagao Hanai. I'm a first year with the Trinity General School's Remedial Knights. Medicine knows no borders, as well as fans cheering. Yeah, I guess they do. Indeed, it does not. Good to see you. Great to see you. Who's your friend? We're treating Sensei like a ping pong ball here. Hi, yeah, I'm Nomasa Ray. First year from Millennium Science School. For now, I'm part of the Athletics Training Club. Oh, you are a temporary Athletics Training Club member. So why are you there and not in the baseball team? But I'm also in the Millennium Baseball Club. I'm the cleanup hitter. Wow, really? That's awesome. Do you know a lot about baseball? Nope, not a thing. Not a thing. Yeah, I feel like half, if not more than half the people playing this event have like no idea what's going on. Myself included. I see. For now, I'm just here to cheer, but if you need any medical help, let me know. I'm a remedial knight. And for some reason, a lot of people around here seem to be getting headaches all of a sudden. Yeah, they're getting a headache because their team's not winning. But I've got that covered. I found an old medicine book at the Trinity Library. It said headaches are caused by evil spirits entering the head and taking up space in the skull. Hanae, I don't think that's right. That sounds like it came from the Middle Ages, you know? It could also be heat stroke. You know what? That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, no, this ain't a evil spirits kind of headache. This is a my team is losing, what the heck are they doing kind of headache, and also possibly heat stroke. But if you split the skull and pour in some vinegar, that would kill them. How old is this book? Wait. Hold up, there might be a reference for this. Evil spirits in head. Headache. Can demons affect your body? I am not gonna reference that subreddit because I think it's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. People still believe this. There are still people who believe in this. Oh my gosh. It's not even what I was looking for, but okay. You know, for sanitation. No, that's gonna kill them. Also, vinegar isn't really that good for sanitizing, but it does make for pretty good countertop cleaning. I mean, not super sanitation, but you know, it gets the job done. All those evil spirits come flying right out. No more headaches. Yeah, of course, no more headaches because they're dead. Okay, no, I'm shutting that down. Really? Well, there was another theory in the second chapter. It said headaches come from excessive secretion of black bile. Okay, it is one of these things. It was one of these things before they actually understood what the heck was happening. So what you do is grind up the seeds of a skullcap flower and then take them with honey. That'll cure it for sure. Hanae, I'm gonna have to look up what this skullcap flower thing is. Skullcap flower. It is real. Skullcap flower uses. Skullcap flower is a flowering plant that's been used in traditional medicine for a long time. Supplements may provide health benefits including improved mood and reduced inflammation and anti-cancer effects. However, research continues to investigate possible side effects. Okay, so it's legit herbal, but like a lot of herbal stuff, it's not proven. Okay. Okay, we'll give you that much. We'll give you that much. First I've heard of that. But Trinity's prestigious and all. Maybe they developed their own healing methods? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Serena uses actual medical science. Meanwhile, I don't know what the heck is up with Hanae. Anyway, what brings you here, Hanae? Just cheering like you saw. Just for any team? Do you want to watch me, Sensei? You too, Ray. Wouldn't tea just be better? I mean, tea is fine and all that, but some people do add some other stuff to tea to, you know, to maybe make it a little bit better. I don't know if ginger would work. Probably not. Ginger's for sore throats and the onset for colds. What about Mine? Yeah, Mine is the physical kind of cure. I don't think she does any actual medicine. you know. She's there to actually beat someone to a pulp kind of pure. Yeah. Chin up, let's go. Further, faster, fight! Once more, make tomorrow bright. Not a bad cheer, but I don't know how it's supposed to go. You're really showing your passion for the heroes. I appreciate it. It's just what they need. Happy to help. Who are the heroes? Girl, who are you cheering for? What? Well, that's the name of the team that's playing the game. Or were you cheering for the pillagers? I don't understand the question. Girl! Are you here to just cheer in general? I just heard someone needed a good cheer. I couldn't just sit idly by, right? So I came running. Simple as that, huh? Yep, simple as that. I like to cheer for other people. Okay, I mean, that's fine, but, you know, it does send mixed signals to the fans and to the baseball team, like, who the heck are you for? I hope my cheers make them feel better, you know? Maybe it'll get them to keep trying instead of giving up. As long as they keep trying, there's always a chance. Saw a lore accurate tier list for powers in BA said that Mina is stronger than Mika. I don't know. I don't know if I agree or disagree with it. What's better than that, right? If the captain were here, she'd probably agree with me. She'd say cheering was a kind of medicine and medicine knows no borders. She would say that. She would say that. She probably would say that. You know, honestly, a lot of strong feelings come out in these stands. But we hardly ever see as much pure passion as you're bringing to the table. I mean it. Maybe we'd lost something. Something important. My heart feels cleansed now, I know that. Oh, Hanai, did you, maybe around here, did you see anybody who seemed a little suspicious or off? Or maybe someone who really, really wants a certain team to win or lose? Not that I remember, sorry. I see. It's funny. You stand out, and some people would say that makes you the most suspicious. But in this case, I'd say that ironically makes you the least likely to be the culprit. What culprit? Just a little local incident we're looking into. But that aside, I gotta say, I just met you and I think you're awesome. Thank you for spreading your cheer to everybody. Like I said, the heroes really need it right now. I'm not sure I completely understand, but I'm glad I could help. I really am. Hey Hanai, could you come help us with a cheer really quick? I gotta go. Someone needs me. I'll see you next time, Sensei. Nice meeting you, Ray. Bye-bye. And there she goes. And there she goes before I could even say goodbye back. She's just bursting with energy, you know? I'm not sure this metaphor fits exactly. But she's like a home run. A home run? Her? For me, home runs are like the crown jewels of baseball. Some people say base hits are better strategically. They keep the pitcher tense and they can lead to fielding errors. Other people say home runs are better because they guarantee a score, no matter what else is happening. But I don't care about that. I mean, I like all the stat crunching and everything. But for me, home runs are the exception to that. It's hard to explain why. I guess you could say, well, for the winning team, a home run secures a victory. For the losing team, it gives them hope that they can start to come back. It gives them hope that they can start to make a comeback. I love the way the ball arcs when someone hits a home run. That little white dot flying way up into the sky. And then when the batter jogs around the bases with nothing in their way, that's awesome to me. And more than just a game, Home runs give everybody the hope that we can do something amazing. All in one great moment. That one swing is so full of life and vitality and drive. I don't see that kind of life in people very often. But Hanae, she doesn't just have that kind of life inside. She gives it out to others. I've got nothing but pure affection and admiration for that. You're like that too, you know, is she? Well, maybe sometimes. Losing still hits hard with me. I know it's part of the deal. All games are win some, lose some. You might know. The Millennium Baseball Club isn't exactly the strongest team. Yeah, I heard they're not the best team at all. We even struggle to win practice matches against those robots in the engineering department. We even struggle to win practice matches against those robots the engineering department whips up. But even with all those L's on the record, really, you really just said L? I still love baseball. That just means I have to accept winning and losing. It is part of the game. Still, winning does feel good. And I want to see the heroes win. At least I want them to play so hard we can all say, good game at the end. I don't think I'm the only Heroes fan who feels that way. And Heroes fans in particular are a very passionate bunch. Oh yeah, we've seen it. We've definitely seen it. Just think, at any moment, one of them could hit a home run, change the flow, set a new pace. Maybe even lead to a win. Wouldn't that be amazing? Spoken like a sportswoman. You've got to think that way when you watch a Heroes game, right? Have we met? Oh, he's a 20-year Heroes fan. They call him the Smiling Monk. He got that nickname from always cheering the game with a smile on his face. You're making me blush. I'm just an ordinary baseball fan. This guy's probably our culprit. Ah, I see. Well, we have that in common. I love that fans can meet for the first time and just open up like this. We have so many things in common. The same view of the game, the same feelings about it. That's one of the great things about baseball. Or about sports in general, really. Don't you think, Sensei? Oh, did it hit? The ball count is 3 balls and 1 strike. And it's a hit! A shallow second base fly. Oh my! They dropped the ball! The Hero's second baseman dropped the ball! That runner is coming home! I can't believe he dropped the ball, folks! What was that, huh? Formerly generous fan. Ah, just like that. Just like that. He does a 180. You losers! You call yourself ball players? You miss an easy fly and look what happens! Screw this! Screw everything! Yeah! Mr. Smiling Monk? Well, Sensei, I guess. Even monks can only get pushed so far. You bet. Why do you think they made Shaolin monks? And all the other kung fu monks for whatever reason. Those moves are not meant for meditation only. The key is an unbreakable spirit. Oh hey, we're back to Sumire. I see, so Ray's taking a breather then. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of running around. Nod. Watching every person in this huge crowd for anything suspicious. It takes a toll physically and mentally. Are you holding up okay, Sumire? I'm fine. I built up the stamina for this. In fact, I've spotted a couple of suspects. As long as I'm wearing this and playing part-timer, I think I know how to get close to them. Let's go. Okay, just don't give them the protein drinks. First, there's that person over there. Which one? Oh, polar bear guy! He was suspicious back in the in the Rabbit Squad swimsuit event, and he's also suspicious here? Come on, dude. When will you ever not be suspicious? Third pitch, straight, swing strike. Fourth pitch, splitter, ball. Fifth pitch, hit, center field fly. So that makes the batting rate. And the pitcher's ERA is now... You see him, trainer? He's been scribbling notes this whole time. That definitely seems out of the ordinary. Definitely. I don't even know baseball that well, and he's still sticking out to me. Why is he recording all the stats of both teams? Let me go find out. What am I planning to do? Don't worry, trainer. I'm just doing my part-time job. If you calculate the OPS... Hello, sir. Would you like a drink? Whoa, what? Drink? What? Come to think of it, I've been taking so many notes I forgot I was thirsty. Sure, let me have one of those. Here you go, drink up. Okay, next batter stepping up and... What are you writing? This? Nothing much. Batting averages, pitch types, hitting results, that sort of thing. You wanna know why? None of your business. Just stick to your job. Did you see that, trainer? I mean, yeah, he's probably doing some research for, I don't know, his Uma Musume-like game, except for baseball. We need to investigate further. Let's not get too obvious about it. Right. Oh. Wait. Why are you using your gun? Is there gamble for baseball? Unofficially, I think all sports do have a gamble. But technically speaking, you're not supposed to. Because you can easily throw a baseball game. You can also easily throw any other sports game. But for some reason, horse racing, gambling is built in. And I think there's also some rules in there that ensures that that because of the gambling, or at least the gambling is not a fixed thing for horse racing. It would be really bad and very dangerous if the horses and the jockeys do something dangerous, you know. But horse racing, gambling, yes. Every other sport, no gamble officially. But there are betting sites that people do still gamble on. Ah, you made me miss the play. You ruined it! I only get the points from the betting site if I upload everything in real time, like this guy! To the sketchy gambling site where you're trying to sway the odds. You know I'm a fan! I bought the ticket. I'll do what I want here. That doesn't sound right to me. The fans are here for the players and the players are here for the fans. Sports culture needs fans, lots of them. But there are still lines and boundaries. Think of a training center if the members just did what they wanted. What then? I didn't ask for a lecture. Whatever, I'm out of here. Well, I guess we did stop a corrupted fan. But he didn't seem like the culprit to me. I mean, I think it was still good to stop him. Thank you for saying that, trainer. But let's not give up. If I gave up now, I'd miss out on this stair climbing. The next leads that way. Okay, who's this other person? Ah, of course, the shady cat person that shows up in everywhere. Drum cheer squad? Go, heroes! Fight! Win! March to the drums of victory! We're right there with you! A cheer squad? Not just that, trainer. Look closer. They might seem like your run-of-the-mill drum-based cheerleaders, but did you know drums can actually send secret messages in Morse code? Yes, I do know that. Do you know Morse code? I thought Sumer was reading too deeply into it, but... How did you know? We had the perfect plan. Pose as hero fans and use Morse code to steal their signals. How could you have figured it out? These are not the people we're worried about. This is not the one who we're looking for, but good to know that you stopped them. I took Morse code as an elective? Wow, I didn't realize Sumire was like that. The code cracking club members looked like they could use some training. You did? That was your only reason? You could be a detective now, actually. Except you're doing a really bad job at the moment. It's a bit of a tangent, but I do want to say something here. The reason why wins and losses are noble is because there's an implicit agreement that the games are fair. Twisting that fairness like you're doing just cheapens the win. True sports depend on sportsmanship. Sure, but we're scared, okay? What if we lose to the heroes? What if this loser team actually beats us? None of us Pillager fans could handle that. I mean, it's not like they're winning now, but they could win. We don't know. That's one of the great things about sports. We all like winning more than losing. We all love to be sure we can win every time, but... I'm sorry, we were in the wrong. Oh wow, we actually convinced them. Good to hear you say that. You know, if you really are that passionate, why not channel that passion into your own health and fitness at the Millennium Training Center? Sumire, can you please stop trying to recruit everyone to your shady gym? You are a great saleswoman, Sumire. I'm not sure what you mean by that, trainer. Anyway, that was worth checking out, but now we're at another dead end. This is not easy, trainer. Not easy at all. I'm glad you're so into it, but we shouldn't always jump to conclusions. You're right. Some self-reflection would do me some good, I think. In the meantime, there's so much of a ruckus in this huge stadium that no one else cares what we're doing here. That's kind of amazing in a way. Alright, see you later, Lash. Amazing how dramatic it can get here. Just amazing in general. You know, I'm not always the best speaker or the clearest. And some people think I'm too serious about everything. You're too serious about working out. Maybe if I were better at relaxing and taking it easy, I'd be better at approaching people like this. I think you're fine just the way you are. But we need people who can take things seriously. I think you're fine the way you are. Thank you, trainer. Although I know you always find something nice to say. That was a joke. I hope I didn't sound weird or offensive. I didn't? Good, I'm glad. Speaking of amazing things, look at all this team spirit. The team never gives up and neither do the fans. Even if they always lose, even if they almost win, they never get discouraged. Hey, trainer? Or should I say sensei? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Why are you calling me sensei now? Listen to Sumire without interruption. Why are you calling me sensei now? You always call me trainer. You might think it's weird for me to bring all this up out of nowhere. But I like to think I relate to people who keep on trying. And to people who help them stay on the path. I'm a trainer after all. But now I got myself thinking. Just what exactly is training? What exactly is training? We're getting philosophical with her character arc right now. What do Japanese call coaches? I think coaches and trainers are different. They're not the same thing. I think I've heard kochi before, but I don't know if that's actually what they call them. I know I heard kochi in anime, but not actual thing. But yeah, she is evolving a little bit. What do you think, Sumire? What is training to you? People contain multitudes. Everyone has their own internal conflicts. Sometimes what they want to do in the moment conflicts with who they want to be. Fair. That happens all the time. I see a lot of that in my work. Like, say you start a new diet, but managing your food intake, that's a lot of work. You get tired of it. It's a constant struggle. You're hungry, and you miss your favorite foods. It's hard. It hurts. I know that feeling way too well. Way too well. I've tried. I didn't diet before, but I've tried like the macro thing. I tried like managing my macros, like get a certain percentage of carbs, get a certain percentage of protein, get a certain percentage of fat. I tried that for a while. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but because of that, I couldn't eat what I wanted. Granted, you don't want to overeat. I think that's the thing that most people do, and probably we shouldn't be doing. But yeah, you do get tired of managing your diet, whatever the heck it is. It's painful. So in that situation, what do you want to do? You might decide to eat, I don't know, a creamy cheese pasta dish. Just think of all that rich, thick cheese and the sweet cream, and maybe some bacon mixed in too. Sounds good to me. Lots of protein. Some for keto people that might like the fat there. The carbs from the pasta are probably not so great for them, but still good. With pepper sprinkled on top. I want some. That sounds good right now. Who wouldn't? And after all that pasta, you might want to wash it down with a nice cold chocolate shake. Actually, no. Nah, give me tea or give me water. I have cut out sodas from my diet pretty much completely, actually. I only like drink sodas at like parties and whatnot, but other than that, tea, water, good enough. Good enough. Chocolate shake, a little bit too much. I do want to try a parfait though, but that's not a drink. Smoothies are nice too. With some of that bittersweet chocolate to balance out the creaminess that's still in your mouth. That'd feel pretty good, wouldn't it? And it would keep you away from the healthy, balanced body you wanted to achieve. But I think cheat days are okay, right? Like once in a while? Willpower is fragile. The tiniest, most ridiculous thing can just shatter it. Yeah. Now me, I try to keep things simple and say what I mean. Some people say I'm insensitive or blunt. And not just me. The athletics training club has that reputation, at least from outsiders. But even so, sometimes I see a member work out so hard they can barely make it home afterwards. Yeah, overtraining is also a problem. And they still show up the next day with a will to keep going. Maybe 1 in 10 people does that. But if you can cherish that one person and help them reach the goal they're going for, sometimes I think that's good enough. Maybe I'm just rambling now. But I guess what I'm saying, again, is that I respect people who take on that challenge and the people who help them stay on it. I admire them. I just like them. Can't help it. I like you the same way, Sensei. Oh? Like me the same way? You sound surprised. Yeah, I'm trying to find the Oh, you mean like me seeing the students, cheering them on for them to keep trying, to keep better? You know what? That's fine. That makes sense. That makes sense. Trainers and sensei does. Trainer and senseis do have that kind of thing going for them. Eating healthy is more or less moderation. You don't have to give up anything. Yeah. If you have a sweet tooth like me, it's very, very hard sometimes not to eat. Not just sweets. Actually, these days, I'm finding myself that I'm not really eating. Not eating. I still eat a lot. I still eat quite a bit. I'm finding that I like sweets less than I used to. I'm more towards the savory stuff. But I still have a problem with eating like way too many carbs. Because carbs are nice. Carbs are nice to chew on. Maybe that's the problem. If carbs weren't so nice to chew on, I probably wouldn't be eating it as much. But I do keep an eye on what I eat. It's just very, very carb heavy. And now you call me trainer again, not sensei anymore. I felt like I ought to say thank you, but I really couldn't speak. I'm still surprised that we're actually getting internal sensei thoughts now. Instead of, you know, the selection is him speaking out. But when did this sensei internal thoughts start? I feel like we started back in maybe even before Decagrammaton, actually. All I could do in the moment was look into her eyes. Hey, part-timer, over here! All the other part-timers disappeared someplace. Could you give me a drink? The other part-timers disappeared? Well, we'll deal with that later. Here's a drink, nice and cold. Thank you! Are you sure you want the protein drink? Are you sure you don't want anything else? Electrolytes would be better than a protein drink at this point. Oh, that hits the spot. Yeah, I don't know where they went. I was just getting real thirsty. I don't think protein drinks are meant for thirst quenching, actually. Do you remember around what time they disappeared? Sometime around the second inning, maybe? It was when the match was just starting to heat up. Oh, what if it's one of the other part-timers that is like making the calls? Heat up. So just when people would be looking for more drinks, they all went off somewhere. What do you think, trainer? Right, it's definitely strange. If we could find where they went off to... my throat's so dry after all that cheering with no drinks around. Oh, Hanai, we meet again. Oh? Sensei! Do not know how to do squeaky girl voice. I didn't know you were working here, Sumire. Yep. You said you were thirsty, Hanai? Hold on. Wait, have you two met before? I don't remember you two meeting before. Unless it was during the Halo Festival. Maybe that was it. Gulp, gulp. Thank you, I was getting a little dizzy. Oh yeah, just what I needed. I can cheer all day now. Perfect timing, Sumire. You'd make a great remedial night. I'd rather be a health knight. Just going around making people healthier. That sounds good too. Wait, are health knights a thing? You could make it a thing. Oh, speaking of drinks, I guess the other part-timers all went off somewhere, someplace together. Where'd they go? Do you know where? Yeah, I saw them go over that way. Which way is that way? Oh, the other side of the stadium? That's... to the seats behind the catcher? It'd make a good cheering spot now that I think about it. You can see the whole stadium from there. So for some weird reason, the part-timers all gathered in one place from which you can see the whole stadium. I'm pretty sure that means... She's putting it together.
Sumire, Sensei, are you there? The culprit just called again. They gave us the usual blah 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 and hung up. But thanks to that, I think we got a lead on where they are.
Really? Awesome, Ray. Where's the lead?
The reception quality. See, while they were talking, I was going around the stands. And depending on where I was, the call either got clearer or noisier. So if we play hot and cold with that...
We'll find them that way. Good job, Ray. Well, we know what to do now. Yes, trainer. Next, call in the culprit. We keep them on as long as possible.
And we track them down.
Great, we got a plan. How many? Oh, 9 episodes. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. The burning field. Why do fields be burning? Shall we take a break? I guess we might as well. Considering the plan, there's not much we can do before he calls again. This really is exhausting on so many levels. You know, it might sound strange for me to say this, but baseball is kind of odd in some ways. Oh yeah? How so? Well, for one thing, the team with the ball plays defense. Lots of sports use a ball. Soccer, basketball, volleyball, golf. But for all those sports, whoever has the ball is on offense. Okay. For baseball, it's the opposite. The pitcher on the defensive team throws the ball past the batter on the offensive team. And then the offensive hits the ball to try and score. Plus, there's a whole lot of luck involved. You might get a clean hit that then goes straight to the outfielder, or you might get a lame ground ball that then skirts the foul line and gives you a lucky double. So you can't say it's all about skill, but skill does matter, so it's not all about luck either. I mean, you do have like a really, really tiny ball and basically a really, really thin club that you're trying to hit really, really tiny ball with. Not everyone can do that. I tried baseball once. Not for me. I can't throw or hit. And speaking as a fan and a fellow athlete, I'd like to see some of that skill or luck pay off eventually. When it doesn't, I can end up sad or disappointed or even angry. It's weird, you know? To like something so much and still be so harsh with it. Oh yeah, I definitely know the feeling. Even with gacha games, you can like a gacha game so much that you're so harsh about it because you know you want it to do well. And sometimes the devs make really, really weird decisions that don't make any sense or get too a little bit greedy. But you kind of understand on one end, but you don't also want them to do that. And it's like, gosh, why? I'm gonna have to leave for now and cool off a bit, and hopefully they do better eventually. Who knows? Maybe because you want to get back as much as you put into it. Do I have a favorite character in school? For the longest time, I did. My favorite character was Hina. Still is. But I don't know. I do appreciate all the other students in their own way. Abydos, though, still has a huge soft spot for me. Well, that might be true for some people. You're not like that, though. Me? Well, yeah, you don't have any stake in what happens here. Neither does Sumire. I'm a fan. It makes sense for me to be here. But you? You could have just ignored this whole situation and walked away, but you didn't. You never do. And I don't think it's because you want something out of it. You've been selfless since you got here. Actually, why is Sensei in the baseball stadium? With Ray. Did Ray invite Sensei and Sumire for some reason and now we're here? I don't think we got that from the prologue. It's just suddenly baseball. Suddenly everyone's here. But you know what? I don't think you need anything past that. It's still like, how did Sensei get here? Did you invite us? If there is something you want in all this, you could say so. I'd understand. And don't try to wriggle out of it. Don't just shrug and say, I just want to. It's not going to work. I have to be honest. Because I like seeing you. Sensei, don't say it that way. You're gonna make her misunderstand. Seeing us? That's right, you all have so much potential in different ways. Okay, explanation. Watching you make use of that potential, it's good to see. And in that process, if there's anything I can do to help you get what you want or be who you want, that in and of itself might be good enough. That's how I feel. I guess Sensei, I think what Sensei's trying to say is, I want to see what you're into and try to get to know that better as well as you. That's what I got from it. Which is fair. Did you get that from Sumire? Well, did that actually come from Sumire? I guess it came from the what is training talk. And that influenced Sensei a little bit. Never mind, that just sounded like something she'd say. Anyway... She is blushing though. Thank you. You're the first person to listen to me ramble this much and still take me seriously. This is also the second time we've seen you. The first time we saw you was during the camping trip. When you weren't even camping, you were training up in the mountains.
Here we are, bottom of the 7th. You listening?
Yes, we're listening.
Good. Now look at that score. 18 to 21.
That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. If this was soccer, those 3 points would be huge. Even 1 point is huge. But 18 to 21 is not too terrible for baseball.
You're really making them work for it, aren't you? The teams have 1 replacement pitcher each. Now let me ask you, Coach, what's your plan? Well, it'll help if we can wear out their pitcher first. What we need is a foul plan.
A foul plan?
Right, we don't need hits right now. First, we need to raise their pitch count with as many fouls as possible. If we can wear out his throwing arm...
Oh, I see it. Isn't that kind of dirty, though? Like, to cause intentional fouls, isn't that kind of dirty?
I knew you'd say that, but no, that's not the plan.
Well,
why not?
Yeah, why not? We still got 3 innings. If we spend the 7th and 8th just wearing him down, then we can go all out in the bottom of the 9th and win.
Look at your batter's skill level and say that again! You can plan all the fouls you like, but your guys are going to strike out trying for them. When are you going to get it? Common sense does not apply to your team.
Hey, that was harsh. You didn't have to say it like that.
Shut up and listen. You got to play outside the box here. Strike as hard as you can, and hope you can score at least 1.
Alright, how about this then? How about we do 2 bunt fouls on purpose, then go for a hit? 3 bunts would be an automatic out, so we can't go for that. But wouldn't it help if we used up at least 3 pitchers per batter? Baseball people, does this work?
Huh. That's your first good idea.
Wow, thanks.
I accept that plan. 2 bunt fouls, then a strong hit. We use up some of their pitches and still go for that lucky swing. Now remember, no one ever knows what's going to happen in the 7th and 8th. Stick to the plan and be ready for anything.
All right. Bottom of the 7th, heroes are up, pillagers on defense. The score is 18 to 21. It's a high scoring game for sure, but the heroes are always at their strongest when they're just a bit behind. Oh, heroes, oh yeah, okay, heroes are the ones we're cheering for. If only they could ever catch up. Let's see if they can pull it off this time. What strategy are they going to go with? Huh, a safe, intentional bunt. Bunt base hits aren't easy and that batter isn't the fastest. They must be trying to drive up the pitch count. And here's that first pitch.
Go low, cross the foul line. Go low.
Please, please. First base. Sweet holy saucers! I can't believe my eyes! A bunt flies straight to the pitcher. It's a first pitch out. Well, that was creative. Should've just gone for the honest swings from the start if that's what was going to happen. Okay. How did...
Now, don't you dare object to me again, understand? Just do as I say. Do exactly as I say.
Sensei, this is bad. Bad? How specifically? If that keeps happening, we could get 2 more first pitch outs. This inning could be over in 2 more pitches. Then the culprit will hang up and won't be able to track them anymore. That is bad. Hang on, new plan. New plan?
What new plan? What do you mean? Make the batters use timeouts to break the pitcher's rhythm? A timeout plan.
You like that?
That does seem safe. Batting and pitching are both about disrupting the other person's timing. Fine, we'll try it.
Nice work, Sensei. That'll keep them on the line. Another timeout request! Why so many at the bottom of the 7th of all times? Sweet jolly! The umpire just ejected that batter! He must have judged the batter was purposely stalling the game. Well, the umpire is within his rights to make that call. The heroes will have to send in a replacement.
Yeah. I will never listen to another word out of your sorry mouth again. If you ever open your mouth, I will end everything that instant.
Sensei, I think I located the culprit. Can we at least see who it is?
Trainer Ray, can you hear me? I think I know where they are.
Really? Where? The safe's behind the catcher. That's
right, Trainer. It's the place Anai said the other part-timers disappeared to. Those are also the most expensive seats because they have the best view.
That does sound like a place you'd go to do something like this. Alright, Sensei, once the call ends, let's tell the coach and the other heroes. On a side note, the hero's replacement batter and the batter after him met expectations in that they each lasted only 1 pitch. Dang, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. I do want to see who's causing all this trouble. Is it another animal person? Or is it someone that we possibly know? It'll be funnier if it's someone we know, though. Is it you? Oh, it is you! And that's it for the bottom of the 8th. No new runs, runners left hanging on 1st and 3rd. 1 little hit! That's all they needed! Why do they keep hitting grounders? Are they trying to plant baseball trees? Self-proclaimed fielder skill analyst. That's how this team plays, we all know it. At least we saved the closer for the bottom of the 9th. Now, based on the Pillagers' batting lineup, we ought to throw a slider first. Why? Why can't we ever win? The starting battering order always falls apart. The starting pitcher ends up in the bullpen. The star players never come through, and the coach's decisions are incomprehensible. That third base coach should have been fired ages ago. The cheers are fine, sure, but all that does is fool the fans back into the stadium. Maybe that's what they want. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, security guards? If you keep making noise, they're going to find you. I mean, we'll guard you since that's what you're paying us for, but we'd rather keep it clean if we can. Thanks for sharing the drinks, though. Those hit the spot. Well, we have so many part-timers here, I figure I might as well share. Alright, Kasinoshka. See you later then. All good. We're still just 3 runs behind. We can still come back. All we gotta do is just survive the top of the 9th, and then we start the bottom with the 8th batter. If everything goes okay, we can still hand it off to the cleanup hitter. So yeah, we made a difference. We've been behind by 2 or 3 lots of times before, but behind 2 or 3. What's that noise? I'm trying to think here. Bad news, boss. There they are. I knew it. Coach, over here. Ha! Found you! Corgi on Corgi violence. What do we do? Let's get out of here. You're not really gonna blow up the factory, right? Don't you even. Why are the security guards running away? Huh? Where are you going? Everybody gather up. Our client's on the move. Got you. Sensei actually cornering from the other side. Trying to blend in with the crowd, huh? Bad move. We spent the whole game casing the entire stadium. We know where everybody sits now. Now fess up. Why'd you do it? We just want them to win. That's the reason. Yeah, why'd you try to mess up our game? Mess up your game? Come on, you mess it up yourselves all the time. Now, nobody move or else. Yeah. Oh, are they gonna threaten the corgi? Not the corgi. The pug now. Really? Come on. I don't think I've seen animal on animal violence in this game before. Actually, no. Maybe I have, but not like this. I'll step on this poor man's Rice Krispie treats. Oh, how evil! How evil! Okay, so I think we can confirm that they don't have explosives. They will not explode the factory or the stadium. But they will definitely step on this guy's Rice Krispie treats. No! Those were special made with brand new rice! Hey, leave the fans alone. Don't do anything weird. Not even Ada would dare such things. She would not. Wait, aren't you the cleanup hitter? Why are you butting in here? Isn't it obvious? We're nothing without the fans. Players should stick up for them. Are you out of your mind? Client inside, requesting reinforcements. What are we supposed to do here exactly? Just run them off, but carefully. Don't hurt the players. The coach? Fine, but not the players. Got it? You can hurt the coach, but not the players. That's gonna be tricky. Hey, don't hurt me either. I'm sorry to see how this sort of thing could happen. Are you trainer? I'm still kind of in the dark. Well, we can talk it over in training later. You're still going on about that? Can we... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh! Wait, this is funny. Wait, do we actually get Sumire part-timer for this? She... I don't remember if you roll for her. I didn't look at the banner. I know you can get, Ray. I don't remember if, Sumire was a banner thing. Okay. What does this do? Applies damage to one enemy. Applies weakness detection. Interesting. This could be good for a boss fight. Ah, she'd be catching the ball. And then throws it back. How nice of her. Oh, her HP is going down though. So no heal. She can't even hit the freaking ball. What the heck? I want to see the animation again. But I can't change the settings, can I? No, I can't change the settings. Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, no, I can't change the settings. I just find it funny that she can't, like, hit the ball and just throws the entire bat. 1 out of 10. You are absolutely correct. She only hits 1 out of 10 times. How good is her accuracy, actually? I guess the rocket launcher means she doesn't really have to aim. So that might be actually better for her. Alright, I guess I'll just put on auto now because I already saw the animation. The rocket launcher seems pretty good though. Ooh, pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't think I saw the M on your cap before. That is very New York Yankees of you. Which is a classic cat, by the way. Oh, well, they're all down. Got him. Just can't win. He just wanted to help. Well, now that's out of the way, let me ask you a question. Why did you do this exactly? Can you not figure it out from the way they were talking on the phone? They just wanted the team to win, and they're backseating the game because of that. Why? Are you seriously asking me that question? Because you guys suck at baseball! And that's it? What do you mean that's it? You suck! And you suck! And you keep on sucking every freaking time! I mean, I can't completely disagree. And that's why they took it matters into their own hands, made an empty threat, and started backseating the actual coach. You know what? I can see this happening in real life. But you know for sure the SWAT team's gonna be on these guys like really, really quick. Then go for the coach. Get average baseball fan. True. I had a feeling that was pretty much it. We did not need to do this, technically speaking. We did not have to do this. That makes sense, sure, but hey, what's the score? What is the score? The game's still going. It didn't even stop for us. Right, the game! Well, at this point in the game, with the last closer up, there's not a lot a coach can do. Except believe in the players and their teamwork. And that's 3 outs! Great pitching by the Heroes! They struck out all 3 batters! Now for the bottom of the 9th. Oh wow! At least we're not any further behind now. Okay, so it's still 18-21, 3 behind. Totally doable, I think. But considering how terrible these guys are, I don't know if it's possible. I'm actually surprised they got 18 on the board. You know what I mean? So the batting order is going to go 8th, 9th, and 1st. And if we can keep it going through the 3rd, the cleanup hitter will have a chance to tie it up. Or maybe even hit a grand slam. Trainer, I don't know much about baseball, but what are the chances that's actually going to happen? Sumire, sometimes the truth is just too painful. Don't tell them the chances. Do not tell them the chances. At this point, everything's about guts. You think so? Yeah. Oh no, the cleanup batter is, The cleanup batter is in pain. Oh, what's going on? Are you okay? Well, I didn't see this coming. One of those shots grazed my wrist. I don't know if I can lift the bat right now. What? Rip. Rip. That's gonna be bad. Well, no more battles, but I want to see how this resolves now. 9 innings, 2 outs. Life begins. Let me see. I have a little practice with treating injuries in training. How's it look? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Right, Sumire? Well, what? How is it, huh? Mood down, migraine, minus 20 energy. I think the mood down, the migraine's bad enough here. Practice poor, too. Well, what? How is it, huh? The good news is, I don't think there's any broken bones. Okay. But swinging the bat today would be risky. I wouldn't use that risk for at least 3 days. Oh. You said no broken bones, but injured enough to not use for 3 days? Or you might end up with permanent ligament damage. Ooh, that's serious. Permanent damage? Are you serious? He should have stayed down there where he belonged. I shouldn't say that. It is our fault. If we hadn't gone ahead with a stupid plan, if we just watched the game... But still... I wanted to see us win! Or at least, I wanted to see an acceptable game! No game is acceptable, or unacceptable. Training, yes, but not games. Coach? That sounded good. I'm going to write it down. For your motivational speeches, Sumire? And that's ball 4! The heroes get a base. The bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. You know, some things you don't say out loud, in case you jinx them. But I really want to see what happens next. And the heroes cleanup hitter is on deck. This could be it, folks. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, bases loaded. Wow, they have a chance. People joke that this is where the real game begins. But yeah, here we are. Coach, can we send in a pinch hitter? Who have we got left? What's their batting average? Oh, we're done. There's 2 guys left, and their batting averages are 6.9 and 0.53. 0.69 and 0.53. So 6.9% and 5.3%. That's terrible. How did you get picked for the company baseball team? Don't they need actual players for that? Or are you just all like, you know, part-timers for the baseball team? You could get anyone from the stands and have them swing with their eyes closed, and they'd probably have a better chance. We have someone with a .08. Is that good enough? We've come all this way, and this is how it ends? No. No, we still got 1 chance. What's your plan, Sensei? Yeah, what is it? Ray, you're swinging. That's why you're on the cover. Yes, what? No, I mean you're the plan, Ray. What? Me? What do you mean I'm the best batter here? What do you mean it's time to show them what the Millennium Baseball Club's cleanup hitter is made of? Look, I mean things, but I know what I can do and can't do. I'm a Millennium student. The baseball club's all about data and statistical analysis. And we're an amateur high school team. We're not that good. Yeah, but you still have a better batting average than these guys. Sensei? I clap my hands down on both of Ray's shoulders. Hold up. What's that meme? What is that meme where the guy just... Hand shoulder meme. What is that? It's like one of these situations right here. This is Sensei over here, and this is Ray over here. I don't know what the context of this meme is, but that's the feeling I'm getting at the moment. You are the number one guy. You are my number one guy. Is that what it is? Sensei, I mean, that didn't hurt. But you're really close. Stare into Ray's eyes. Sensei? Listen, Ray. Listen carefully. Look me in the eye. You can do this. How are you so sure about that? Your batting rate is a whopping 0.08. 8%! That's much higher than most Pokemon Gacha rates. So there's a gacha pull right now. I mean, technically speaking, this is better than Blue Archive's double rate up whenever Fest comes around, but still. Does any gacha game actually get this high of a rate even on like their special rate ups? I feel like even Grand Blue Fantasy doesn't get this high. Like sure they have the they have the free rolls, the 200 free rolls. Holy crap. BA does have a generous rate. That's better than Blue Archive and Uma Musume combined. What is the rate up? What is the rate for Uma Musume? It's 3%, right? 3-star rate. Wait, what? Uma Musume gacha rates. Gacha rates. 3% for a 3-star, but what is it for support cards? Because I know people roll for that too. 3% for SSR or 3-star character. I mean, I feel like that's average throughout most gacha games, you know. Some people try to push that to 4%, but I don't think I've seen it. That's still much higher than most mobile game gacha rates. Huh? Sensei's a gacha player. Believe in yourself, or believe in me who believes in you. There's nothing to lose in this game anyway. It's just pride on the line. Believe in me who believes in you. Even if you don't succeed, it's just another loss for the heroes. You know, that kind of almost makes sense. Well, it's not quite wrong, but... You know, baseball's played by people. For people. These days, more and more, it's all about numbers and theory. But people can't always be calculated that way. He's right. All those losses and people are still here to cheer for their favorite team. Some things in sports you can't put numbers on. Go out there, no regrets. I'll cheer for you too. Can random people from the stands even pitch a sub in for this? I mean, I'm assuming this isn't a professional baseball team. But still, I don't think this is, you know, books legal. Ah, Sumire. Okay, off I go. Good luck. Good luck. I don't know how this is gonna actually turn out. Casters definitely don't recognize her. Are you seeing this, everyone? They made a last-minute call-up from the stands. An unbelievable climax to an incredible game. She is not a member of this team. She is just a fan from the stands. But I wonder how the other fans are going to react now. Let's see. Who is that pinch hitter? I've never seen her before. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, bases loaded. How do they still have a new batter available? If we lose, it's not the end of the world. If we lose, I'm not going to die. But still, can we win just this once? I can't look, I can't. My heart's going to explode. Whoever's up there, if you're listening, please guide that batter swing. 2 strikes, 3 balls, full count, bases loaded. Bottom of the ninth. It's the moment of truth. Oh, and the pitcher attempts a pitch off to first base. The runner reacts in time. That might be a sign the pitcher's getting nervous. I don't hear anything. There's so many people watching. I can see them, all fired up. But I don't hear anything. And that's how you know you're in the zone. Another attempted pickoff. It's time to third base. This time to third base. Sensei said I should believe in myself. And if I can't, I should believe in Sensei who believes in me. Honestly, I still don't really understand what that means. Then you just need to watch some Gurren Lagann. Watch it, it's good. And I really hope... Actually, no. Do I want Trigger to make a Gurren Lagann second season? Oh, not second season. Do I want Trigger to make another Gurren Lagann series? I don't know what they could do with it. But I would be here for it. Yeah, I feel like Gurren Lagann is good where it ended. Panty and Stocking, I haven't watched the new season yet. Maybe they needed to do that. Maybe they didn't need to do that. All I know is they really did not need to add more strippers to the show. But then again, that's just how that kind of show it is. Anyway, I do want to see more mech anime from them. They need one decent mech anime where it's not about aliens. Now that I think about it, Gurren Lagann did go for the alien angle too eventually, but you know that kind of makes sense in mech anime. It's just I kind of wish it didn't do it. Honestly, I don't really understand what that means. Go out there, no regrets. I'll cheer for you too. Sumer's up there too. No game is acceptable or unacceptable. I think he's right, especially for this team. Maybe for me too. I hope my cheers make them feel better, you know? Maybe I'll get them to keep trying instead of giving up. And now she's like going back through everyone's quotes. And... well, if I have to be honest... oh, this is actually Sensei's words. It's because I like seeing you. I might have given up. But maybe some things can't be given up. Breathe in. Look forward. The pitcher's winding up! Here it comes! No pressure, Ray. You got this. Just give it your best, and that's all that matters. You've got a great heart. Use it. I think she meant that literally. It's literally fainted. She hit? It's a hit! Oh my. It's flying out left over the outfield. It's going! Going! What a hit! God! And that's the ball game, folks! The Koyuki Heroes come back with a grand slam! Finally! I never thought I'd see it happen! That's right, it's the Corgi Heroes' first victory in the Shiratori series! A miraculous win! This one's going in the history books! And she got the Gacha SSR rate twice over! I don't really remember much of what happened, or what I heard. What I do remember is feeling the shock of the bat making contact. Let's take a look down here. I'm gonna disappear for a second. We have Sumida here, and the mobs, and I think I see the coach back here too. That's kind of funny. Amazing. Amazing, you can even say. The funny thing is her 8% batting average actually hit. I mean, it's not 0, but still. And a home run to boot. And I saw the ball, that white ball arcing up into the sky. Heroes win! Heroes win! Ah, the heroes win! We won! We finally won! Truly, for the first time, we finally won! You're the one that fainted earlier. What's happening, huh? We won? We really won? Really? The Corgis won! I thought it was impossible. I really thought it couldn't happen. There's no hope for this team, that's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us our first victory. Oh, he's blushing. I wanted to win. I really wanted to win. Even if it's just once, I really wanted to win. It was a long time coming. Very long. But we can't be satisfied with this one victory. The heroes have just begun to play. And they will never win again. I don't really get it. But I'm happy everyone else is happy. Good for you, Hanai. Good for you. They're focusing on the fact that they won and not the fact that a kid from the stands did it. Hey, if it's good with the umpire, I think that's okay. She managed to hit it because of the 10th ball thrown. You know what? That would be funny if that was actually the case. Like, you know, you get the pity SR and she actually hit the pity SR. But no, she hit the SSR because she actually hit the home run. That's a true gotcha right there. I don't know if you can intentionally hit for home runs. Like maybe with enough practice you could, but it's like so different with each pitch, right? So I think she got lucky. I feel like that should be the lead. Random fan actually gets a home run, saves heroes from defeat. Yeah, that would definitely make the headlines for sure. After that glorious victory, the world kept turning, and the next day arrived before we knew it. As it does, a moment of glory, and then you just keep going. Oh, hello, Sensei. What's this mountain of baseball equipment? Oh, this? The hero sent it as a gift. They also offered me a spot on the team, but yeah, you're still in high school. I turned them down. That would be a lot of pressure, yeah. No, that's not the reason. I'm already on a team. I'm Nomasa Ray, the cleanup hitter for the Millennium Baseball Club. Fair. If I want to lead the club's big comeback, I can't get distracted. Ah, that's what you mean. I see. That's fair. That's fair. But I did make sure to thank them all for the equipment. It'll really help the club a lot. One of the few downsides of baseball is that the equipment can get too expensive. Oh yeah, that's for anything, really. It's still hard to believe, you know. I really hit a home run. Yeah, that was great. I was thinking that might have been a fever dream and everyone was just coping that it actually happened. But no, that actually happened. I've never done it before, not in games or exhibitions, not even in practice. Yeah. Sensei, is that pity you're giving me? No, it's what is it? A sigh of relief? A sigh of relief that you actually did it? No need. After yesterday, I feel like a whole new person. Like a rising star. I bet you do. Just watch, Sensei. I'll show you what's new. Watch out, Millennium Pitching and Hitting Machine Engineer Department... Wait. Watch out, Millennium Pitching and Hitting Machine Engineering Department Edition. Yeah, you know what? I don't think you're hitting that. Those things are kind of evil. Like, even if you use like a regular pitching machine, sure, it's predictable, kind of, but those things go fast. Even if you freely alternate between 15 kinds of barely distinguishable change-ups and pitching patterns based on all the data you can crunch, the me of today will hit them all over the fence. Yeah, she's not hitting a single one today, is she? With that, Ray strode onto the training field. I knew it! Miss! I think you got really into the zone back then. And, you know, you basically had a once-in-a-lifetime buff. You can do it. I believe eventually you can do it. It'll just take a while. And struck up spectacularly in practice. Why? Gotcha Race claimed another victim. Yeah, she's hitting the true blue archive right now. All blues, not even one gold. I mean, okay, sometimes I'm gonna miss. But how'd my battering average drop from 080 to 079? I had some wiggle room there, didn't I? Maybe you were too stiff in the shoulders. Yeah, you could be too stiff in the shoulders. I mean, that's the go-to tip coaches usually give out, but... Oh, hey, why are you still in your, part-timer outfit? Oh, there you are, trainer. Hello, Ray. Sumire? Oh, hey, Sumire. Why are you still wearing that? Oh, why am I still wearing these? Short answer, because of yesterday's game. Long answer, all the passion and excitement really resonated with me. I didn't even realize at the time how deeply into it I felt. I didn't want to let go of that excitement, so I stuck with the outfit for now. Even the drink backpack? Also? It's not as easy to move in as my usual training gear. Really? Are you sure? I feel like it would be as easy to move in compared to your training gear. Just lose the bag. Just lose the bag. It'll be much easier. But there's more to athletics than optimized stats sometimes, right? I think so. Yes, trainer. Also, I think I learned something important yesterday. Getting too into athletic events, that could be toxic sometimes. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Who are you and what have you done to the real Sumire? No, it's definitely still me. But yesterday's whole fiasco was all because of a fan who liked baseball just a little bit too much. True. You could say it's like overtraining. People don't always acknowledge it, but overtraining can cause muscle loss. Wait, it can? I thought overtraining just like wears out your muscles more, like faster. Not necessarily cause muscle loss. Is that the same thing? I actually don't know. I don't always acknowledge it either, actually. Yep, okay, yep, that's you, alright, that's you. I'll take that as a compliment. Alright, I'm going in for more. That's the spirit, Ray. Well, yeah, of course. I'm Millennium's cleanup hitter. If I'm going to lead the Millennium Baseball Club back to where it should be, I can't just sit around. Go for it. And to support you, I'll... Is that a protein drink? You'll what? Sumire, I hope it's just my paranoia speaking. I had a really bad feeling just now. Why? There's nothing to worry about. I'd never do anything that didn't help you. So starting today, I'll run a special course for your stamina and power training. Stamina and power? No speed, no guts, no wits? Just stamina and power? Huh? Wait, how did you get to... I mean, I guess all your thoughts eventually get to... I mean, it is training. You are training for baseball. Where are you going, Ray? I mean, trainee? Okay. I feel like... I don't know. Maybe this does make sense in context. But I think I have Uma Musume brain rot. I hate the athletics training club. I'll cheer you on from back there, all the way back there. Yeah. What are you saying, trainer? Or should I call you trainee too? Wait, no. I'm not playing. You're going to be practicing with her. Wait, what? Gotta love the athletics training department. Gotta love him. No, you're terrible! What did we learn today? What did we learn today? Baseball. Lots of baseball. And... introduction to a new character. She's fun. I like her. I like her. I don't know if she's gonna do anything in Volume F Part 2. Or like, you know, Volume F Series 2. More heart, less numbers. Yes. Less number crunching. I wish I could say the same thing for my Umas though. You really need stats for the Umas. You really do. Though I feel like my build is probably good for the next CM. I'm still hoping it is. That's baseball. I have no liking for it, but I do respect the stats after years of studying political science. I see. I feel like sports science sometimes takes things a little bit too far. Sure, there's something to be said about like efficient training and whatnot. But come on, really crunching the numbers for strategies and whatnot. You gotta feel that. I feel like you gotta feel it. Anyway. Fun event as usual. I like this one. I think there was one little tiny bit of philosophy in there that tried to get sneaked in, especially with the what is training talk for Sumire. But I think that's just for her specifically. I don't know. I feel like that's mainly for her. Though nice insight in any case. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of early to end it today. But I don't know if any Momo talk. Oh, Suzumi's birthday is today. Hold up, is there someone I can switch out to check on her? Hanako, since we don't have your live 2D yet, let's kick you out. We need to say a quick Happy birthday to Suzumi. She hardly shows up. Guys who figured out that on what numbers matter tend to win bets. I guess it's more for sports betting and whatnot. I don't know. Hopefully she gets an alt. I do too. This is her only version. And to be fair, her original art isn't as bad as some people's. I'm looking at you, Irie. Irie original art. Come on. Come on. That should have been cleaned up a lot. But Suzumi doesn't look terrible despite, you know, being one of the first batch students.
生まれた日を記念することに大きな意味はないと言いますが、先生に祝っていただけるなんてなんだかとっても得をした気分ですね。
I would like a little bit more character development from you, but if I remember correctly from your Momo talk, it's basically patrol this, patrol that. That was basically it. It's not awful, but it looks surprisingly generic to all the for all the details on it. I mean, a lot of, if you really think about it, a lot of the student designs are fairly generic. Not generic, simple. Simple, yet very distinguishable. Like you can actually tell them apart fairly easily. Compared to like some of the overly designed gacha characters in some games, where if you showed me two characters from two different 3D games, let's say, that shall not be named, I would not even be able to, what do you call this? I would not be able to guess like who's who, unless I played the game, I guess. But no, I feel like Blue Archive is nice with their character designs. It's simple, but very recognizable, and I'm assuming cosplayers also, what do you call this? Cosplayers are appreciative that it's mostly fairly simple. I mean, she does have a lot of straps here, but that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Now that I think about it, most of the 2-star students have alts. Which students, I think, don't have alts right now? We're gonna switch back to YouTube here. Let's see. Irie has an alt. She's right there. Akane has an alt. Akari, I think, has alts. Aris has an alt. Aru. Asuna. Of course, Asuna. Atsuko, Ayane. Okay, let's just scroll down here. Chihiro, I think, does not have an alt yet. They had a really good chance to give Chihiro an alt, but they didn't give her one when they could have given her one during the camp rerun. They gave it to Maki instead. Nothing against Maki. I think she deserves it. But what about Chihiro? Why did Chihiro not get an alt during the camp event? Clearly she had one. And I never see this little bear attached to her side. That's kind of cute, actually. Oh, that's not a bear. That's a rabbit. She even has a rabbit hairpin. Why have I not seen this before? It's like she looks fairly unassuming otherwise. But she has that. Chihiro doesn't have one. I think Chisei does. Amy does. Fubuki's right here. Hanae does, actually. Hanako's right here. Hare also does. So Chihiro's the only one in Veritas that doesn't have one. You have one, you have one, you have one. You're all right here. Hinata even has one. Hiyori does, Hoshino does, of course. Ibuki does not have one yet. I think everyone from Pandemon Society does not have an alt. And I know a lot of people want Ibuki alt. I want Iroha alt. Iroha deserves an alt. She was out the longest out of all of them. Like, please, we saw the swimsuit. We saw the swimsuits in the promo images. Give us that, please. Izuna has one, actually. Juri has one now. She didn't used to. So there's still hope. There's still hope. Kisaki's new. She's not getting one just yet. I say that, but Seiya got one pretty much right away. And Nodoka has one. Natsu has one. Rabbit Squad has one. Michiru, I think, doesn't have one. No, wait, she does. Michiru has a swimsuit version, right? I think. There's a few. There's definitely a few that doesn't have one. There's quite a few that don't have one. Here's Ray. I don't think I see a Michiru swimsuit, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't one. There was one.
ようこそ先生お忙しいとは思いますが
Okay.
それでもできる
Let's
だ
see
け
what
お
time
会い
is
し
it.
たいです
I think we can end it actually. I was gonna try to like do a Momo talk, but I do need to try to get some work done. I'm trying to get some videos done before I leave for the trip. But yeah, again, this is the last Blue Archive stream until I come back. So for anyone who's usually just here for Blue Archive days, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoy the stream. And I'll see you whenever next time might be. I am still streaming for the rest of the week. I got some streams I need to finish up for Limbus Company. I want to do an Uma stream this week. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that because right now my priority is finish Limbus Company, the current kanto I'm in, and also try to get some videos done. I was actually in the middle of video editing before the stream started. I had all day to do it, technically speaking, but I was so out of it all day that I didn't get to actually feel like doing anything until literally 1 hour before the stream. It's a really bad habit of mine. Have I told you how much I hate video editing? Not only do I not really like video editing, but I have to listen to myself. I don't know how you guys listen to me. I can't listen to myself sometimes. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's people who listen to their own voice. It's the one thing. It's the one thing that people in general have a bit of a weirdness to it. I am no exception to that. It took me a while to get used to it. So I'm gonna have to listen to myself for another 8 hours or so. Video editing and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, trip is gonna be starting next week. And I'll probably try to do at least one more non-gaming stream before the trip. Not gonna promise. I'm not gonna promise that, but I'm gonna try. Just a regular talk stream. It's been a very long time since I've done anything like that. Need to get back into non-gaming streams. Actually, it's good to just talk sometimes, and I haven't really done that. Alright. Anyway, good luck on your future polls, especially with the upcoming banners. And I'll see you guys whenever I see you next time. Okay, let me get the outro for today. Where should I do another Nihaha? Let's do another Nihaha. Where's the other Nihaha? I had another one. I had one lined up, but with the Nihaha incident today, I think it's fitting. Let me see if I can find one really quick. What are you looking forward to in the future events, by the way? Like, we got a few events coming up. We got Decagrammaton coming up. What are you looking forward to? I guess I should ask that. Oh dang, this channel is full of Koyuki. Why is this full of Koyuki? It's like Koyuki remixed with everything. It's a meme channel, but I do appreciate that it exists. Oh, maybe this one. Oh no, they don't have this. Do they? Do they? No, they don't! Crap! Maybe... What is mechanical Nihaha? What is mechanical Nihaha? No, not mechanical Nihaha. There's a lot of mechanical Nihaha. What the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna pick one because this is taking way too long to figure out which one I want to put on here. This one. This should be good. All right, let's switch this. Okay, and this goes away, and this goes. Which one is it? This goes up. All right, everyone. See you later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye. Actually, no. Music, game, silence. Silence game. All right, there we go. See you later. Bye bye. Why is it not playing back? Refresh. Let's try that again. There's a sound of glory right here. Or I guess a hacker just coming in. Yeah. That's what it is. The most annoying hacker ever. Ah, my ears! Okay, that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. I like that.